big news about our 2025 World Tour.
/ Australia-New Zealand tour.
That's the world, baby.
That's our oyster. We have sold out a bunch of the shows, and if you've missed out in Perth or Brisbane, fear not, we've added some extra shows. So you can go to our website, dogoonpod.com, and soon we'll be in Hobart, Canberra, Sydney, Adelaide, Perth, Auckland, Wellington, and Brisbane.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
Welcome to Brave Commerce.
I'm Rachel Tipograph, the founder and CEO of McMac.
And I'm Sarah Hofstetter, chairwoman of Profitero Plus.
And this is a show that talks about what's relevant in commerce for the world's biggest brands.
Every week, we talk with C-suite executives from the brands shaping our world. Unilever, PepsiCo, Colgate, so many more.
We get into the strategies behind their most impactful moves, from digital transformations to new product launches. And of course, we always end with our famous last question. What's the bravest thing you've ever done?
Each conversation is real, insightful, and always surprising.
So if you want unfiltered lessons on leadership and growth, plus a laugh or two along the way, hit subscribe and join us on Brave Commerce.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Do Go On. My name is Dave Warnicky, and as always, I'm here with Jess Perkins and Matt Stewart.
Hello.
It feels like Block has finally properly started because we're all together again. I saw someone mention recently they don't like episodes when any guests are on.
Oh, that's nice.
So they'll like this one.
Yes.
And I'm with them. They also said they don't like live episodes.
And they also said they don't like any other episodes. They just don't like us.
Yeah, that's fair.
It was a really long-winded way of saying it, quite a cruel way.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, well, at least they still like, and then they knock that off.
You think the majority are left?
And then they still...
Okay. But do they like Block episodes?
I mean,
surely.
How can you not?
How can you not?
How can you
How
not?
can you not?
The most magical time of year. Is that correct?
It is. What is the time of year, Dave?
It's Blockbustertober / Blowvember, a time where we celebrate the big topics.
That's right. So we've collated them from the topics that are the most suggested in the hat / the most popular ones voted for in specific polls by our Patreons. I put them all together. So it's like 150-something topics, a shorter list this year. And
That's
then
the short list, believe us.
And then that's opened up to anyone can vote, and we've had thousands of voters, and now we're counting down the top 9 topics in there. And this is the 8th top topic.
Huge.
Wow, we're into the top 8 already.
We're into the top 8 already. Week 2 already in the top 8.
Oh, it comes around faster every year.
Yeah.
Top 8.
Top 8.
And I'm doing the report this week, and we always get onto the topic with a question. Mm-hmm. Obviously, the topics can be anything at all, but this time of year, they're really big topics.
They're huge. We're talking, what are we talking? Watergate.
Yes.
O.J. Simpson.
Oh, my God. Mm-hmm. The Black Dahlia murder.
Yeah,
Yep.
big bad topics.
The clown killer. FJK. Is that his name?
BTK? No, that was a different one.
Which K?
There's
The
a lot of-
president. What was the president's name?
I see.
JFK.
Oh.
JFK. Remember you did that double parter
That's
for
right.
Block?
A 2-parter. Anyway, so it's topics on that level.
Yeah.
So we've all heard of that are just massive.
That's right. So I'm...
They're probably about 5 hours worth.
I'll note I didn't say any topics because I've forgotten them all.
They are, but there's always a few that are thrown up that are surprising as well. You go, oh, that was over a quarter of people wanted to hear this.
Often the winner, like we've done a couple of the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire coughing scandal.
Yes.
A great topic. But that was number 1.
The Oxford Dictionary.
Yeah, number 1.
From A to Ant.
Don't
That
get me
broke
going.
Dave.
So they put out from A to Ant after like 7 years.
I thought you were going to throw up. You were laughing so
I
hard.
thought I was going to throw up too.
Great memories. But let's make some new memories now.
Is that you telling us that this one's a bit of a surprising one?
I was surprised by it. The question is, And I mean, we've already divvied up the topic, so you've heard of this topic, but let's see if you remember. Hands on buzzers.
Okay.
What do Americans call tomato sauce?
Is it ketchup?
That's
Close.
not bad. Jess, can throw it
Whoa,
over you.
if it's not ketchup, I'm guessing, is it ketchup?
It is ketchup.
Will you go into the difference between ketchup and catsup?
I
Just because
will.
of that Simpsons joke, ketchup?
I will.
Catsup.
Oh, great.
Ketchup.
Yeah,
And
Will
I
you
just
go into the
don't-
difference between tomato sauce and ketchup?
I do.
Great, because
Thank
they're
goodness.
different.
I only just found that out this week.
Yeah, they're different.
Wow. So because we are talking about, we should say the title of the topic is...
Oh, well, the title of the topic, as it was suggested, was something like The Surprisingly Interesting History of Tomato Ketchup.
Wow.
Wait, actually, take out the tomato.
Just ketchup.
Just ketchup.
Straight up ketchup.
But I mean, Dave did an episode about the history of the saxophone,
That's
and
true.
I went, "What the fuck are you doing?" And it was great.
I really love origin stories like this.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed talking about diamond engagement rings.
Yeah.
And why babies are allocated blue and pink as
Yeah.
colours.
Oh,
based-
yeah, that was
I
fascinating.
want to
On
thank you
sex.
for doing the diamond episode many years before I got married, because you saved me a lot of money and effort. Yeah.
It's such a mainstream scam
Yeah.
that everyone, you just sort of accept.
And that 3-month salary rule
It's so
is
weird.
a complete bullshit.
Yeah.
It's made up by the company to make you spend more money.
Yeah,
it's
it's so funny.
insane.
It's like, of course.
Don't spend 3 months of your salary on a ring. That's insane.
Come on. Sorry if you've already done that. Now,
I'm not.
You're a sucker.
Wake
This-
up, sheeple. That's what I have to say.
this was suggested just by two people. Yumo Nato from London and Scumpig from Denver, Colorado.
Thank you, Scumpig.
Thank you, Umo and Scumpig.
Thank you, Scumpig and Umo.
Yumi suggested into the hat, whereas Scumpig was a patron who put it into the specific block poll, which got a lot of likes, which is what... Because you might be like, hang on, isn't this the most suggested topics?
Yeah.
And there's only 2 suggested. But this one was... Scumpig built up a lot of following,
Yeah,
a lot of
wow.
support inside the
Yeah,
Patreon.
sometimes there is a bit of, people campaigning.
Yeah. Good for you, Scumpig.
And to be honest, Scumpig just said it was a surprisingly interesting history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was all the campaign
That's a great
required.
sell.
Yeah. And Jess has already alluded to it. But yeah, I should say before we get started, the Australian tomato sauce, New Zealand has a similar tomato sauce, and American tomato ketchup aren't the same. And I only found out this while researching the topic.
Dare I say, ketchup is better.
Really?
Interesting.
I think it's a bit spicier. Not spicy's wrong, but like it's got a bit more flavour to it.
Interesting.
I think-
Thought you were a patriot. Can't believe you just said that.
I would like to say, if I can be real, this is going to be controversial. They're very similar.
Very similar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that because you've come out and you've done the taste test as part of the research?
Of course.
You must.
And they're sugary red,
Yes.
squirty, liquidy
Yeah.
squirters.
Yeah.
This is how
That's good
celebrity
marketing.
food critic Matt Preston, Matt with a cravat,
Matt Cravat.
this is how he breaks it down. Ketchup is thicker and sweeter. Sauce is more vinegary.
That's what I meant by spicy. Vinegar.
Sauce is more vinegary
Ah.
and thinner, and ketchup is thicker and sweeter.
Right. When you think of thick, you think flavour.
That's right. I'm all about texture.
Yeah.
This thick shake, spicy.
Anyway, whatever the case, as you'll soon hear, they have way more in common with each other than they do with the original ketchup.
Oh,
Interesting.
the OG.
Yes.
I'm going to guess it was more like a chutney
Oh,
Oh, I love
you love it.
or a
thick.
relish.
It was just a full tomato.
Ooh.
Have a bite of this ketchup.
You want some on your chips? Just
Put this on your fries.
Just squeezing the tomato.
Yuck.
Or yum.
Probably yuck.
Okay. Well, I was just double checking. So, yeah. Either way, very, very, very popular condiment. A 2011 survey by Fountain Sauce, one of the big Australian tomato sauce brands, found that 80% of Aussie households said they use tomato sauce on a meal at least once a week. And Vittoria Traverso for Popular Science writes that it is estimated that 97% of US households consume ketchup, with the average American ingesting roughly 3 bottles of the sauce each year.
Wow.
That seems like a lot, doesn't it?
How often would you have tomato sauce?
Because you, as a pie guy,
Yeah,
Yeah.
pie guy. I'm having it every week.
Meat
because of the pie.
pies.
Yep.
Every week because of... Do you have a pie every week?
Yep. And I often have a pie. You never get the photos of this one on the Instagram. Often I'll have a pie, like a frozen pie
Yeah.
with mash and mushy peas
Yeah.
you'll
once a
cook
week.
the pie.
What?
When you say a frozen, when you say frozen pie,
Just want to double check. You put that in the oven first, right?
Oh, yes. For about 50 minutes.
Okay,
Got the timing down, Pat.
okay.
That's what it says on the box. And
What are you doing? We're talking Herberts.
I love a Herbert.
Oh, Herbert's good.
That's a premium.
Yeah.
I love their...
Let's do a good veggie pasty.
Really great veggie pasty. Really
And a
good
good
veggie
size.
pies. Well, yeah, I like
Yeah,
it,
because sometimes the pasties are teeny tiny.
I love their beef and camembert.
that sounds
Very nice.
very fancy.
Cheesy on top. Very nice. But I'm always having tomato sauce on that at least once a week. But how about you guys? Are you once a week? Would you be part of that?
That's what I'm thinking. Growing up, definitely. And I realize it's because, I'm vegetarian now, but there were signs. I didn't like meat as a child, so it was basically a vessel for sauce.
Yes.
Anything meat was covered in sauce just for me to tolerate it.
Yeah.
But now maybe not every week. Not
I'd
enough meals that
probably-
require sauce.
I think I'd probably less than every week now.
Yeah.
Depending on the time of year. Comedy festival, I'm eating a lot more pasties from convenience stores.
Yeah,
with
7-Eleven
sauce on top.
pasties.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Or,
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
Reliable.
Yeah, those veggie pasties.
Pretty good.
Or the spinach and ricotta rolls.
Yeah, anything
That was
with
a
a-
big sausage roll kid.
Yes, same. And again, that was
Saucy?
a lot of sauce. I think I just really like puff pastry.
Pastry and sauce, great combo.
So good.
And a log of meat.
Yeah. A log of unknown meat.
Yes, and delightfully dry on either end.
Yeah, it's
Ooh,
always
oh, yeah.
so dry.
That first bite you need to drown in sauce or you're like,
Yes.
what is this?
When we were in Hobart recently, I went to a Banjo's, which I think we do have in Victoria, but they're not as common.
Yeah, especially in the
good.
city.
Oh,
yeah.
good, yeah.
They're not as good as Baker's Delight, I'd say. They're probably owned by the same people, I
Probably.
imagine.
But I had a veggie roll, like a little mini sausage roll that was it was like a pasty, but in roll form. Really, really dry ends. Still covered it in sauce.
Yep.
Covered it in sauce. Delicious.
I found them to be a little dry. But maybe, I only tried once.
Yeah,
So maybe I just got a dud Banjo's.
maybe.
It's possible.
I also went to Banjo's and I got not one but
my
2
God.
pies.
Yeah.
And including it was a pulled beef brisket
Oh,
with jalapenos. And I ordered that and the guy goes, just so you know, and I've said, can I have the brisket with jalapenos? And he goes, just so you know, this has jalapenos. And I was like,
say,
okay, thanks.
thank you for telling me. I'm going to change my order now.
And then I did have the first bite and went, oh, that's quite hot.
yeah.
Yes, it is very popular.
Sauce and
Love
ketchup.
sauce. I think it's even more popular for kids. I had a my Italian heritage will roll over in their graves right now. But last night, after finishing this report, I made a quick bowl of pasta, spaghetti, and just squeezed on some
didn't.
tomato sauce.
No, you didn't.
Nothing else.
Oh, and this was a recipe taught to me by my Uncle John.
A recipe.
I love this.
A lot of tomato sauce.
Yep.
A lot of ground pepper and a little bit of salt. Mix it up. Good to go.
Okay.
No cheese.
Well, I had cheese. I don't think that was in the original John
Okay.
recipe. So just in case John was listening, I
John
didn't
would
want
be
to say
rolling
that,
over
but-
in his grave for this.
That's right. The first thing I should probably mention, even though I've already mentioned things, is that tomato ketchup isn't the only kind of ketchup. It sort of has become synonymous, right? You say ketchup, you assume tomato ketchup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, ketchup is defined by Merriam-Webster as a seasoned puree condiment usually made from tomatoes. But the original makers of ketchup would never have even heard of tomatoes. They wouldn't have known what they were.
Oh, my goodness.
Tomatoes? What the frick are you talking about, they would have said.
They're from a PT,
What the
pre-tomato.
heck? Yeah. They were in a PTW. W for
Whoa.
world.
That's not a W I want to live in.
Get me out of this W.
Ketchup's origins can be traced way back many centuries to China.
Really?
According to Stephanie Butler writing for History.com, as far back as 300 BC, text began documenting the use of fermented paste made from fish entrails, meat byproducts, and soybeans called Ketchup or Ketchup. By speakers of the southern Min dialect, the fish sauce was easy to store on long ocean voyages. That's right, this delicious sauce was popularized by seamen. For Atlas Obscura, Anne Eubank writes, Ketchup means basically seafood pickle juice. In the Hokkien dialect of southern China. It's a likely origin for the word ketchup, although the Oxford English Dictionary also notes that ketchup may have come from the Malay word kicap, which potentially was a word that came from the Chinese.
Yeah,
because that's where ketchup ketchup went from China to Malay, as Ken Al-Bala for the Smithsonian writes. From China, it made its way to the Malay Peninsula and to Singapore, where British colonists first encountered what locals called kicap in the 18th century. Like soy sauce, it was deemed exotic and perked up what was a comparatively bland British cuisine,
Which Dave loves.
such as roasts and fried foods. But he's
good.
liked it post these sauces coming back, some sauces and spices. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine it pre-sauce.
Pre-salt.
Yeah.
They're like, what's that?
A spice like salt.
When it made its way to the English language, it had many spelling and pronunciation variants for many years before ketchup became the winner. That's the one that sort of won out. Another one that lasted a while, quite a while actually, was catsup, much to Mr. Burns' confusion.
Yes. Ketchup.
It actually
Catsup.
means
Catsup.
the exact same thing. They were just variations of the same word.
And he's just so old.
Yeah. But I think it was still hanging around back in the 90s or whenever that episode came out. But
But it's the same thing.
same thing.
Huh. So it really didn't matter which one he chose.
I'll talk about it much later, but it's Heinz, who makes the most famous tomato ketchup, started out calling theirs catsup and changed to ketchup.
Oh.
And I think them changing to ketchup maybe was what popularized the ketchup
All right, that's
spelling
the
over
bestseller,
catsup.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I'll talk about Heinz later.
I can't wait.
Sizzle.
Bit of sizzle. Sausage sizzle. Needs sauce.
Yes, need sauce.
So yes, as much as it's become synonymous with tomato, ketchup isn't actually a single type of sauce. It's more than that. It's a way of life.
Agreed.
Or at least a category of sauce. If you don't want to, maybe I was overstepping a bit with the way of life, although I reckon Dave might.
Yep.
Could you eat a dry pie?
Yeah, I can, depending on what the filling is. Like,
Yeah.
especially if you got a chicken one, I don't need tomato sauce on that.
Sure.
Because you can offend makers of pies and dishes by
But asking
reaching straight for the sauce.
Yeah, especially if it's like an apple pie. They're probably like, oh, I don't know.
They
Yeah.
slap it out of the pie out of your hand. They'd rather you not eat it
Yeah.
at all.
It's sweet enough, thanks, Turkish.
Yeah.
It's like, this is quite a delicate sort of balance of flavours going on here.
Yeah, if you drown it.
Yeah, what? Sorry, what?
Yeah. That was me as a kid
Yeah.
eating meat.
Yeah, right.
Just,
Oh, but I can taste it still.
yeah. Ugh. I can still see the meat.
That's funny, like, if it was like, oh, no, I don't like dead animals' meat, and you're, like, squirting a very bloody-looking substance all over it. Oh, that'll take my mind off
Oh,
it.
that's better. Now I can forget.
So, yeah, early days, it was a much more of a fishy semen sauce. Sorry, that didn't come out quite how I intended it.
No, that's how that tends to go.
Oh, no. Anyway, let's detour. Let's talk
What?
tomatoes.
We don't detour here.
I thought I tried a new thing out
Okay.
for block.
Let's talk tomatoes.
All right, I guess.
Talking tomatoes almost feels like an episode of Getting Fruity with Matt and the Boys all of a sudden. According to Britannica, the wild species of tomatoes originated in the Andes Mountains of South America, probably mainly in Peru and Ecuador. For the Smithsonian, Barry Estabrook writes, as far as we know, the inhabitants of the region never domesticated them. But 1,000 miles to the north, the pre-Columbian residents of what is now southern Mexico set about planting and cultivating them, saving the seeds of those that bore the biggest, tastiest fruits, and crossing desirable plants with one another. So, yeah, modern-day Mexico, but pre-Spanish invasion, that's where tomatoes started getting farmed.
Before, but in the Andes, they were like, we don't really care about this. But then it becomes like a proper thing where they're trying to improve
But those
the crop.
and those original tomatoes, they're still out and about in the wild, and the fruits are about as big as a pea. They're tiny, tiny little, cute little tomatoes. And yeah, apparently they've been very important just because, wild tomatoes, they're very resilient, whereas the ones that have been farmed and inbred basically over centuries are very susceptible to being wiped out by certain things, and they've been able to use these original ones to help hardy them up a bit, apparently.
Oh, right, they go back in...
I believe.
Cool.
I read a little bit of a scientific article, and I got to tell you, it was over my head.
Yeah. You didn't have to tell us
But that's
that.
what I gleamed.
We knew. You said scientific article. I went, okay, well, he got the gist, maybe.
Oh, thank you so much.
More than I could get.
So the name tomato is thought to be derived from the Nahuatl or Aztec word tomatal or tomatal.
Oh.
Back to Britannica. The tomato was introduced to Europe by the Spanish in the early 16th century, and the Spanish and Italians seem to have been the first Europeans to adopt it as food, which I guess probably shouldn't be surprising. I think certainly Italian, I think Spanish food as well, very tomato-y.
Yeah, what were they having before that?
Isn't it? It's really interesting that it was only a few hundred years ago that the Italians started. Yeah, you think of Italian food, probably carbs,
Yes.
some sort of carby thing,
Delicious.
and tomato.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Basil.
it.
Those three.
Before that was just basil and carb.
Yeah.
It's not
That's
very
still
nice.
pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
That's
Have you
pesto,
a little
basically.
bit of salt.
Yeah.
You're on track.
You're all right.
Yeah, it would be very, think about a pizza and pasta without tomato sauce. Or tomato, not Australian tomato sauce.
Sugo.
So, it's interesting because tomato sauce, I think tomato sauce in America might be what we call pasta sauce.
Yeah.
Or passata or whatever.
Yeah.
Very confusing.
Yeah.
I can imagine this being a nightmare to listen to.
Cultural differences are crazy, man.
I love them. I love them. I love that we still have some. Because we're a little country that's dominated by British and American
Yeah.
culture, and we just hang on to a couple of things ourselves.
Yeah.
A
Couple of
little
things that are just ours.
One of those, tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Us in New Zealand.
Us and
They're with us.
you know what? One of my favourite ones of ours? Dax.
Dax is, yeah. I found that out.
As in dacking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dacking and like pants being called Dax, which doesn't happen very often except for tracky Dax now.
Yeah.
Like
Or
tracksuit
if you're
pants.
khaki Dax.
Oh, yeah.
if
Which
khaki
I
Dax.
mistakenly used as a fake answer for Who Knew It in England. And they're like,
What?
because they say cack,
but
not
Dax.
Dax. Yeah.
Oh, sad.
They'd say cack your pants.
So they just confused, were they?
They'd say cack your trousers or something because
Yeah.
pants are underwear over there.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you're wearing them, that's probably
Yeah,
the
but
first
I'm-
line of defense.
I never am, so I'm cacking the trousers.
Straight to trowel.
So
I've
so
been
that
thinking a lot about Dax lately.
Dax on the brain.
getting dacked, because I think getting dacked is. I remember
Yeah.
when I was a kid, an older cousin was playing Scrabble with the parents, and he put dacked down as a word, and they were all like, "That's not a word." He's like, "Of course it's a word."
Of course it is. Watch, I'll demonstrate on Matt. Matt has now been dacked.
So there's
That was
probably,
the first time I heard the term dacked.
probably enough context here, but dacking is when you
Deep
pantsing.
deep we run up to someone and you pull down their pants, and sometimes also their underpants if you want to be even
Yeah.
more full on.
You think
Yeah.
Americans would call it pantsing,
Pantsing.
or is that what English would call it?
No, because pants are your underwear.
Yeah, well, I mean,
They'd probably call it flobbly bobbly. Oh dear, I've been flobbly bobbly again.
I say.
I say, it's the fourth time this week I've been flobbly bobbly. You know what they're like. But we'd say, I've been dacked.
Yeah. Proper English.
It's easy. And was the Scrabble word accepted? Surely.
No, it was not. They went to the dictionary and
That's
it wasn't
it. He
in
was
there.
playing with a bunch of teachers too, wasn't he? So
Yeah.
he's fucked.
Yeah. The Italians, the Spanish, they're into it.
What were they doing at the La Tomatina festival before the tomato?
Yeah.
Oh
What were
my
they
God,
what were
that's
they
right.
throwing?
Big Spanish tomato-based
I
festival.
know. When you were talking before about just like crushing a tomato, that's where it took me and it was triggering.
Took you to Spain. Espanol.
Yeah, La Tomatina. It was gross.
So I'm going to do a quick sidetrack now from the sidetrack.
Okay.
Like ketchup, Peaches. Pizza's origins can be traced back centuries prior to tomatoes landing in Europe. Isn't that weird? For the BBC, Caitlin Zano writes, flatbread, the ancestor to the contemporary pizza, was first documented in Latin text from 997 AD in southern Italy near Lazio, if that's how you say it, with subsequent references noted throughout the Mediterranean from Spain to Greece. By the 16th century, when tomatoes finally started arriving, modern-day pizza began to take shape in the Italian city of Naples. Pizza apparently comes from the Italian word pinzeri. Again, I don't know if that's how you say it.
It felt right.
It looks right.
Yeah.
It feels right.
I think the emphasis was in the right vowel, so that's good.
Well, I did 4 years of Italian.
Yeah.
And I've got it in my blood.
True.
And that means to pound or stamp, reference to the flat dough, not to how much pizza makes you horny.
And it does.
And it does.
A pizzeri.
A pizzeri. Naples was a thriving port, home to working-class residents who lived in neighbourhoods around the bay. And small rooms meant most of their living was done outdoors, and people looked for food that was inexpensive and quick to eat. Baked in a hot oven and sold street side, paper-thin pizza became the quintessential fare for the Neapolitan poor. Tomatoes brought back by traders from the New World topped the dough, along with an occasional smattering of anchovies, garlic, or cheese. Cheese.
Chase.
A cheese.
That one I'm not sure you nailed.
What are they called? Cheese in Italian?
Cheese.
Yeah, thank you. I was close, but not. You're right. You were right to pull me up. Maybe I should do a pizza episode one day. We don't have time for this.
Don't. I'm already hungry just at the mention of pizza.
Me
so
too.
excited.
You weren't hungry at the mention of tomato ketchup?
Yeah.
That's a lot of for lunch.
Do you like the difference in sounds that me and Bop do when we're squeezing the tomato sauce bottle?
My sauce bottle's nearly out.
And what's yours, Dave? I was picturing Dave going.
Now give it a shake, and then try again.
Oh, banging on the bottom there. All right, and a bit of gravity being involved here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no. I've covered
Too much.
Too much. Come on, have some of mine. Have some of mine.
Dave, we know Dave, Affluence type. He's not doing so. He's a relish man for sure.
Oh, he's probably got like
spooning it out.
I was going to say he's got a relish butler.
Yeah.
At my favourite local bakery, they say...
He didn't deny it.
Yeah, of course. They say tomato jam or chili relish. And I can't remember which is which, so I just go 50-50.
Yeah, could get a mix. Maybe turn them into a sauce.
Yeah. The tomato butler will do that for me.
And he just master foods, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, just give me one of those little squeezy packets.
Yep. So let's get back to the tomatoes.
Sure.
Enough about pizza. This is Britannica. In France and Northern Europe, the tomato was initially grown as an ornamental plant and was regarded with suspicion.
What the fuck?
I'm not sure about
this. Is it listening to us?
That tomato's looking at me.
But no, that it was England and France and a lot of Northern Europe. They were like, it's poisonous, we're pretty sure.
English people are like, it's got flavour.
Yeah, that can't be it. It can't be it.
And this was because it was a relative of the poisonous belladonna and the deadly nightshade. The Italians called the tomato pomodoro, or golden apple, which has given rise to the speculation that the first tomatoes known to Europeans were yellow. You see it like that's much rarer now, but you'll see yellow tomatoes around.
Oh, it makes your salad look quite nice.
Little pop of colour there.
The salad butler does a great job of it.
Toss the salad for me, Jeeves.
Different to the sauce butler,
I
please.
used to get fried green tomato tacos at a Mexican chain here, and they were so fucking good.
Right.
Sounds great.
Green tomatoes.
Off the menu,
What does that
though.
mean?
No, they were. Oh yeah, as in they're no longer there.
Yeah.
Yes, devastating.
Not Jess is going, give us some of that secret.
Give me that fried green, baby. Yeah, it was so good. And then they stopped making them, and now I'll set fire to those places.
What is it? What is a green tomato? Is it under-ripened or is it?
I don't know.
Don't know. Question without notice.
How dare you?
So yeah,
That's the case with capsicum, though, isn't it? It's all the same, but it's
Peppers.
just where you get the
When
yellow,
you-
red,
when
or
you
green, or
pick
whatever.
'em.
Yeah, is that the same with tomato?
when you pick a
Probably not.
pick a peck of pickled peppers.
Because there's a bunch of different types of tomatoes.
Yeah.
I mean, who are we? We're not tomato experts,
No.
except for Matt, who has spent the last week
Yes.
thinking about tomatoes.
Green
Well-
tomatoes are simply unripe tomatoes.
Okay.
And you like them fried and put in a taco. That
so
sounds
good.
great.
So yeah, I thought that was interesting that, there's a theory that first tomatoes were yellow, and it's only at a guess because of what they were called.
Yeah, it would be crazy to call them golden apples.
Yes.
If they were red.
And it's also been suggested that the French, which Dave speaks a little bit of, called it pomme d'amour.
Ah, pomme d'amour.
Or
apple of
love.
More.
Okay, Jess, you're ahead of Dave somehow, and you're not even studying it. But yes, love apple. And that was because it was thought to have aphrodisiacal. Can you say that word?
Aphrodisiacal.
Yeah, it is hard.
Aphrodisiacal.
Oh, properties. But of course, it wouldn't be academia without a dissenting opinion. People are like, that's a fun theory, but some scholars assert that the tomato was at first taken to be a kind of eggplant, of which it's a close relative. And the eggplant...
Hence the aphrodisiac.
The eggplant was called pomme des Moors, apple of the Moors, because it was a favourite vegetable of the Arabs. And pomodoro and pomme d'amour may be corruptions of that name. So that's another theory, at least according to Britannica. It's either they were golden,
yep,
and they were full of love,
yep,
or they were thought to be eggplants. I prefer the love /yellow one.
They also look quite different to eggplants.
Yeah, but it's funny. Back then, they're like, the two, they hadn't seen anything.
Yeah. So they couldn't tell the difference between it.
That's what grows on a plant.
Is it a banana?
What for?
I don't fucking know.
No, it's a flower.
I'm frightened. I'm suspicious of that one.
Look it up.
Throw
away the key.
And so in 1733, they did put all tomatoes in prison.
Yes.
They were suspicious of them.
They really were. I'm not going into it, but they were weird with tomatoes. According to the Cambridge World History of Food, tomatoes are thought to have been introduced to China via the Philippines or Macau, also in the 16th century. They were given the name fan chai, something like that, which translates to as foreign eggplant.
Oh.
Which, if it isn't already, should be a fun euphemism for sex in a backpackers.
Got a bit of foreign eggplant last night, if you know what I mean.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Man, I had some fan chai, I tell you that.
Yeah, let me tell you.
All night long.
Sorry, I'm late to meet you with this tour group. Got a bit of foreign eggplant, if you know what I mean.
If you know what I mean.
Sorry, let's bet you're this over 65s tour group. But my God.
My God. The bunk bed was a rockin'.
Jess, I was asleep in your dorm, and I couldn't sleep last night, and I know that that's not the case. You were snoring all night.
I was watching.
So, okay, one of us is a weirdo.
Okay, so yeah, just be careful, all right?
I just had a feeling you'd be lying, so I watched you. There was no fam cha. What was the word?
Fan chai.
You didn't have any fan cha.
Spelt F-A with a line over the top, N-Q-I-E with an upward...
oh, wow.
But I looked up a pronouncing video, and I've written down phonetically a few days ago, so I can't...
Yes.
Fan chai.
And was it our man doing the pronunciation
I think it was
video?
our man. I got to listen to him a few times for this report.
Can you do him?
This word this week is the Chinese word for tomatoes. Fan chai. Fan chai is a good one, which translates as foreign eggplant, which, if it isn't already, could be a fun euphemism for sex in a backpackers. I had fan chai. That.
You've absolutely nailed it, because he's thinking, obviously there must be some sort of time limit he's got to hit for the video to get an ad or something, because he's like, he could just say fan chai, fan chai, but he's always, the run up is so long. The word we are looking. So you nailed it.
But he does it to get into it. It makes me laugh every time.
I was walking around my place yesterday doing a lot of Bob Catter. And it's all just that. I'm not going to.
I'm imagining no one else is home.
No. almost yeah.
Home Alone.
Yeah, you know, when I wouldn't do it for an audience.
God, no.
No. You two, maybe.
We don't count.
And when he does this with his mouth.
I'll punch me. I'll punch guys in the mouth, wasn't it?
No. He gets really annoyed too.
No. Yes, I was nailing it, not today. Anyway, like I keep trying to tell you, ketchup didn't start out as a tomato product, so you can forget about all that stuff for now.
Okay.
Don't stop worrying about tomatoes. I'll do a whole tomato episode one day.
Okay.
If need be. If there's a real want for it.
There's demand. We've still got 7 episodes to go and block this year.
That's true.
Who knows?
Who
Who
knows?
knows? It's exciting.
So back to ketchup. As Eubank writes, for centuries people have been making Eubank.
Like the bank.
Oh, no, EW Bank in this case.
Ew bank.
Oh, okay.
Not you bank.
And Eubank, writer for Atlas Obscura.
I thought it might also be
Okay. A person.
the no frills bank that we have here.
Yeah.
Eubank.
Do you want me, if I'm quoting from Anne Eubank, do you want me to say, I'll try and remember to say Anne Eubank.
It's fine. I know now. I was just double checking that.
Well, what if you the next one might be the actual bank?
Well, that's the thing. I'm concerned if because they keep changing how you earn interest, and it keeps annoying me. So I'd be more concerned that like put a bit more time into the banking side of things, guys, rather than writing articles
ketchup.
about tomatoes and ketchup. Exactly. So I just wanted to make sure, but it's Anne Eubank, and that's fine. She's allowed to write about it.
Yeah, Anne Eubank writes, for centuries people have been making ketchup out of all kinds of fruits, vegetables, and fungi. And all this creativity stemmed from people trying to recreate that beautiful fish sauce from Asia.
Oh,
ketchup.
Yeah. Wow.
Historians believe that the briny liquid had a hold on foreign sailors to the point that they tried to recreate something similar when they got home. Eubank, and continues, the first English recipe for ketchup, spelt Katchup,
Ketchup.
appears in a 1727 cookbook as a fish sauce.
That sounds posh. Ketchup.
Ketchup.
Oh, pass the ketchup.
I'll start with the flobbly bubbly and have some ketchup.
I think, I don't know. Yeah, it sounds English, and I
Yeah.
think we confuse English with posh.
Yes.
Not all English is posh.
No.
Some English people are very much like you and I.
No, that's not true. That we're the worst of them. Hence, they sent us to
that's true.
this tropical paradise island.
Yeah.
and we're so upset about it. That's true. That every English accent sounds a bit posh to us, and that's absurd to English people.
Yes.
But you sound posh,
Yeah.
especially if you're saying ketchup. That's posh as shit.
That's posh. That's running
and
around.
they've got like that orange tan on.
Yeah, and but very pale lipstick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's posh.
That's posh.
That's posh.
Really thick eyebrows.
That's posh spice.
That's posh.
That's exactly. That's how we learn about posh.
Yeah.
Spice Girls.
Never heard of it before.
Posh Spice and her friends are the poshest.
Yeah. We don't have posh here.
No.
So, yeah,
We also don't have babies here.
we don't have babies.
Okay.
Baby spice.
Baby Spice. Do we have Scary?
Well, mate, everything here's trying to bloody kill you, mate. So many people say they don't want to come to Australia because they're scared of the insects or the spiders and snakes. I've never seen a snake in my life.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're
In the wild.
Yeah, it's like, and like you were talking about tropical island, we're nowhere near a tropical zone.
No,
it's a
but
big,
there's
it's
a
a
bit
big
of it.
island.
It's fucking huge.
And some of the parts got a lot of snakes.
Yeah.
Some of the parts, very few snakes.
Very few snakes. Some of the parts have snow and others have tropical. And there's desert. We have a bit of everything.
I've told you, I'm sure, before on this show that at uni, an American exchange student was so pissed off when she arrived because Melbourne was nothing like what she pictured it to be. She thought it was going to be, red dirt, the outback. Do a quick Google.
Yeah, it's not that hard. But was Google around in the
No,
the
of course.
1600s?
That's true.
You were arriving on the convict ships, is that correct?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
She was on.
She's pissed off. Oh, come on.
I'm here for exchange.
I thought I was going to be serving my sentence in the bloody the red dirt.
Yes. So, but yeah,
Sorry.
I'm like, that's so funny. But like, because I went to uni in the suburbs.
Exactly.
So I would have really you'd have been like, what the fuck
She
is
did
this?
no research at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you were going to study in Melbourne as an exchange student, and I love my uni.
Yeah. Good uni.
enough. It's good. It's a good uni,
Yeah.
but it's not a place you'd travel from the other side. You'd go to RMIT or
Melbourne.
one of the central city
Exactly, yeah.
ones if you were gonna.
You would think so,
I guess.
I suppose.
Because that way you're around the action.
Yeah, the
Whereas
red dirt.
Clayton
Yeah, not the red dirt.
doesn't even have a train station.
No.
I think it's getting one though.
Oh, that'd be good.
But this was quite a while ago.
It's got the Notting Hill Hotel.
Before trains.
So
That's true.
That's something.
Went there not too long ago. It's very swish these
It's a
days.
bit swish.
We don't have posh, but we've got swish.
We've got swish. We've got pockets of swish,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah.
You got to know where to look for the swish, but it's there.
Yeah.
But we don't have posh.
No.
We don't have ketchup.
We don't have ketchup.
Don't
That's how
have
we got
ketchup,
onto this.
that's
So
right.
sorry. Let's keep going.
The author, Eliza Smith, wrote
The bank.
wrote the ketchup recipe in 1727, and that instructs the reader to put wine, shallots, anchovies, spices, and seasonings into bottles. I've never said anchovies like this, but I've done it twice, and I'm loving it.
Anchovies. I like it too.
Because that is posh, right?
Yes.
Anchovies.
Yes, I like it.
And then, you put all that into bottles, and after a week, she writes, the mixture can be added to sauces for fish and savoury meat dishes. So, so it's like a fish sauce to put on fish.
Yeah.
Albala, have I mentioned Albala yet? Because otherwise I'm bringing him up out of frickin' nowhere. I think I have.
Okay. Yeah, you probably have.
Can Albala, writing for Smithsonian.
Yep.
He suggests that the recipe bears more resemblance to a modern Worcestershire sauce than a ketchup.
Right.
Ah, it was just a shire.
But I don't know much about Worcestershire sauce.
I just know that video of that Italian guy trying to say it, and it's really funny.
Yeah.
Well, what just the shire?
Shit.
Butler suggests the 18th century was the golden age for ketchup, writing cookbooks featured recipes for ketchups made of oysters, mussels, mushrooms, walnuts, lemons, celery, and even fruits like plums and peaches. Seems like ketchup just used to have a way broader meaning.
Just a real mishmash.
Yeah, it's just like condiment almost,
Yeah.
Um,
Could be anything.
fun fact, perhaps. Let Jess decide. Apparently, mushroom ketchup was Jane Austen's favourite. Or Jane Austen's favourite.
Oh, that's posh as shit. Yeah. Whoa.
Mushroom ketchup.
I guess,
that
yeah.
doesn't sound.
I
I
don't know if
love
it's-
mushrooms,
I don't know
but
if
that
it's
doesn't
fun.
sound good to me.
No, I don't like mushrooms, so that's no good for me, thanks.
I mean, I'd try
I
it.
love a mushroom gravy. I love a mushroom tomato sauce, like a pasta sauce. Chili, tomato, and mushrooms is a fantastic combination. Let me
I
tell you.
can't take food advice from you because last night you just put tomato sauce on pasta.
It was no good.
Of course it wasn't. It sounds fucking horrific.
But it is. I've never had it sober before. And yeah, it was a little underwhelming.
Yeah.
Did you finish it?
Yeah, I did, and I felt awful afterwards.
Yeah.
It was just absolutely zero nutritional.
Oh, just the acid reflux afterwards.
just
would have been
everything
so
about
bad.
it. And it was quite late at night. I'd been reading about ketchup and writing about ketchup for days, and I think it got into my head.
Yeah.
But it was tomato sauce, by the way.
Yeah. Not ketchup.
I've only just found out because I think I accidentally buy ketchup sometimes, and it really is not very different.
No.
It is slightly thicker and maybe slightly sweeter.
Yep. That's about
According
it.
to the cravat.
But
Matt
you
the
missed that
Cravat.
vinegary taste.
Which they both have as well, by the way. They both have vinegar. They're very similar.
Yeah.
Anyway,
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or growing your business, Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain and showcase your offerings with a professional website.
Now, with Squarespace's collection of cutting-edge design tools, anyone, and I mean anyone, can build a bespoke online presence that perfectly fits their brand or business.
Even me?
Even you.
I literally did with Squarespace.
Fantastic. Maybe you started with Blueprint AI, Squarespace's AI-enhanced website builder, to get a fully customized website in just a few steps. Did you do that?
Yeah.
Squarespace also offers a complete library of professionally designed and award-winning website templates with options for every use and category. It's easy and intuitive, no experience required, as exemplified by Jess.
yeah. Squarespace also gives you everything you need to offer services and get paid all in one place, from consultations. That's how I pronounce it on purpose. From consultations to events and experiences, showcase your offerings with a customizable website designed to attract clients and grow your business. Get paid on time with professional, on-brand invoices and online payments. I also pause in weird places on purpose.
He's also gesticulating a lot with his fingers.
Head to squarespace.com/dogoon for a free trial and to save 10% off of your first purchase of a website or domain.
Anyway, Butler continues when talking about this golden age of ketchup.
I wish I was around. I love a sauce.
Because
Any sort of sauce.
what a beautiful variety of sauces. But Butler says, usually components were either boiled down into a syrup-like consistency or left to sit with salt for extended periods of time. Both these processes led to a highly concentrated end product, a salty, spicy flavor bomb that could last for a long time without going bad. One oyster ketchup recipe from the 1700s called for 100 oysters, 3 points of white wine, and lemon peels spiked with mace and cloves. That's a lot of oysters.
It's a lot of oysters, and aren't oysters an aphrodisiac?
Oh my god, that is a horny sauce.
Yeah,
The
100
seamen
of
would have
them.
gone wild over that one.
Jeez Louise.
And how much wine? Do you think 3 pints?
3 pints, but yeah, pints has meant different things.
Also, a
over the
pint of
years.
wine is insane.
Yeah, what are they thinking?
Imagine. Here's your pint
Up
of
to the brim.
rosé.
But yeah, I think
Fuck.
pint.
I'd prefer a schooner.
No, I'm all right. Yeah.
I think pint now means 500 and what is it? 60, whatever it is, some very specific amount of mils. But I think it's meant heaps of different things over the years.
Yeah.
And even now it means different things. Like in Adelaide, that size is an imperial pint, and a pint is what we'd call a schooner. And then there's a European pint, which I think is like half litre exactly. And that's beers, but I think pints is meant anyway.
I was just trying to get a handle on how much sauce they're making. With 100,
Well, that's the interesting
that sounds like
thing.
a lot.
Because
That's not a small bottle.
yeah, these old recipes are confusing because the measurements meant weird things, but they also they didn't specify how much it was to make. And Eubank the woman talks about how it can be confusing, saying cookbooks published before the 20th century are delightful tomes of mystery. Sometimes there are recipes for cakes that call for dozens of eggs, making you wonder if the resulting cakes were enormous or if the eggs were just smaller.
Dozens.
Eubank thinks probably both. Then there are the quirky ingredients lists, calling for amounts of butter the size of a hen's egg. That has made me wonder, Eubank writes,
And Eubank.
Sorry. That makes me and Eubank wonder if eggs were just really consistent in size back then. But she then thinks probably not.
Okay.
I would say eggs are very consistent in size now. I don't think they were back then.
No.
Well, I mean, now they're sorted, aren't they? You can get the XL, you can get the jumbo,
Yeah.
medium size.
Emu size.
That's a big one.
So yeah, there were
It's as
hundreds
big as
of
an
years.
emu, not an emu egg. It's as big as an emu.
It was a real Wild West.
Yeah, right.
Just little pockets of all sorts of different ketchups going around. So how do we get to the tomato-dominated world of ketchup? Well, this was brought about with a successful rebranding of tomatoes. Because remember, England, they were just like, well, you can't eat tomatoes, they're poisonous.
Yeah. And the people that do like them, they're suspicious of them.
Yeah, Spanish and Italians.
Yeah, you taste fantastic, but I do not trust you.
So yeah. We know the Spanish and Italians tucked straight in. As soon as they saw them, they went, yeah, give us some of that. But the English, and by extension the Americans, were shit scared of tomatoes.
Classic.
Andrew F. Smith writes, why many Europeans considered the tomato inedible or poisonous remains a matter of conjecture. Though the fact that they are related to poisonous plants, and in fact their leaves are poisonous, I didn't realise, may have something to do with it.
Have you been eating the leaves?
Yes.
Okay.
I've been munching on them. I'm feeling funny in the tummy. It has been straight after I ate a huge bowl of pasta with just tomato sauce on it, though.
Oh, you had leaves for dessert.
I had leaves for dessert, yeah.
Yeah.
An aperitif or a digestif, whichever the after one is. Aperitif feels like it should be because it's close to after, but I think it's before an aperitif.
Then you have a little digestive.
Should be really called the before teeth. Don't you reckon?
I agree.
That's what I'd do if I was going to change things.
Waiter, one before tea. Okay.
Sure.
He would know what I mean.
Yeah.
Before my teeth.
He'd know what I mean. Smith continues, children have developed severe reactions from making tea from the leaves of the tomato plant, and cattle and hogs have been poisoned with garden cleanings. If 16th century herbalists ate the leaves, they might well have concluded that the fruit of the plants was poisonous too. But then came a shift. As Traverso writes, the first doctor to shift people's perception of tomatoes in England was the physician John Gerard. Smith writes that Gerard was a barber surgeon and the superintendent of the gardens of the College of Physicians in Holborn, and he received tomatoes from Spain and Italy. He noticed that the Spanish and Italians were able to safely eat tomatoes, but noted that they first boiled them with pepper, salt, and oil. So he's like, if we cook them, they'll be fine to eat. They're poisonous only until you cook them, and then they're all good. I love the title of barber surgeon.
Yeah, Dave enjoyed that too. What popped into your head, Dave?
Oh, did you go down for a quick cut? Which type?
Isn't
Work
that
it out. And also the barber before surgeon too.
Yeah.
Barber first, surgeon. Yeah, dabble.
Isn't that something to do with, those twirly things outside the barbers with the red and the blue and the white? Isn't that like the red is blood or some shit? Or is that a myth?
Oh, what's the white?
What's the blue? I have no idea.
All right. I brought it up just to save people yelling at their iPods. Barber. What would I call those things? Twirly.
Red, white.
Twirly.
Things. Origin. Enter.
Okay, thanks for that.
Also, you should be on the internet, not in a Word document.
Oh, I've just got a cursor just blinking.
It says log in or something.
Log in.
There's
Incorrect password.
There's a Wikipedia page. I don't know what Wikipedia is, but it's all about barber's pole. Assume it's just, must be.
Maybe that's what they're called, Wikipedias.
Yes. Origin. During the Middle Ages, barbers performed surgery on customers as well as tooth extractions. The original pole had a brassen wash basin at the top representing the vessel in which leeches were kept, and bottom representing the basin that received the blood. The pole itself represents the staff that the patient gripped during the procedure to encourage blood flow, and the twinned pole motif is likely related to the Caduceus, the staff of the Greek god of speed and commerce, Hermes. Evidence, for example, it's the most convoluted symbology I've ever heard of. Evidence, for example, by early physician Van Helmont's description of himself as Francis Mercurius Van Helmont, a philosopher by that one in whom are all things, a wandering hermit. What the
Sorry,
fuck?
Did barbers cut hair or were they surgeons?
I don't think they did both.
What?
They
So you go in and it's like, what can I do for you today? Just, a bit off the back and sides, thanks. And then the next guy comes in and goes, I need this tooth taken out.
Yeah.
And the next guy comes in and says, I've just been shot. And it's all the same shop.
And then the guy goes, sorry, the haircut comes first. They were in here first. Sit down, wait your turn.
It's not a triage system.
Wait your turn. No,
it's first in, best dressed.
Come first.
Yeah.
You wait. This guy has a lot of hair. You're going to be waiting a while. You'll probably bleed out.
Now, grab my pole.
So that's
Not that pole.
surgeons, barbers, teeth pullers, bloodletting, and the barber pole. The red, apparently, this is according to barberindustries.com.au. Red, the blood from surgical procedures. The white is the bandages used to stop the bleeding. And the blue, added in the US, said to represent veins or to echo the American flag.
Veins or patriotism. Either or.
Anyway, isn't that that's bizarre?
What a fun detour that was.
So strange.
So strange.
Yeah.
Would you trust your barber to also take out your tonsils?
Yeah, considering that the place I go to, I've never had the same person twice.
The barber.
Yeah. It's always a new guy in there. I'm like, hey, bit off the back. He goes, all right.
It's always someone different.
And he shrugs like that.
Yeah.
All right.
How many times have you been there?
I've been going there for a couple of years every
And it's always someone different.
No, actually, there's one guy who must be the manager I've had a couple of times, and he has a thing where, when they want you to tilt your head forward or whatever so they can cut the back, or tilt your head back so they can do the sides or whatever, he pushes forward and back at the same time. And I never know what way he wants me to go.
Oh.
But he doesn't say anything. He just sort of grunts a bit like, until I'm like this, like this.
What is it that you want?
What
Please
do you want?
tell me.
Please tell me. Like, head down, head down. Nope, no, head up, head up, head up.
Confusing.
But everyone else is new every time.
Really? It's so interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like because you've got such a consistent cut that they should have a mold or something they could do? Put a hat on you, wear the right amount of length cone, and just shave.
I come in, I just say the Dave.
I'll
No
have the
worries.
Dave,
One
please.
Dave, please. So barber surgeon Gerard, he was the one who started reviving the
Tomatoes.
the image of tomatoes.
That's so funny.
Well, not even reviving, because it was really the first time in England that people were like, oh, okay. Well, if a doctor surgeon's telling us, I mean, a doctor barber,
Yeah.
he cuts my hair, I'm going to trust him on poison. What's poison? What's not poison? So, yeah, he noticed the Spanish and Italians cooked them first. He's like, if we do that, they will be edible. And his influence was really strong.
Wow.
So much so that in America, other side of the world, medical and agricultural publications quoted his comments about tomatoes as late as the 1830s, which is 100 years after he died.
Wow. And so, yeah.
Science would have come on a fair way by then.
But no,
Fucking
this
hope
guy's,
so.
he knew a barber and a surgeon.
But he was saying you got to cook them first.
Yeah.
Okay. Which isn't
No.
true. You can
They're
eat
so
them.
good straight off the
You
bush.
can just eat.
I grew some like little tomatoes.
Yeah.
And I would call them cherry tomatoes, but the specific thing said some other shit. But, cherry tomatoes.
Yeah.
And just that flavor explosion. Oh, my goodness. They taste different.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they're fresh.
Fresh.
From the bush.
You get them
Fresh
from
off
a
the bush.
big supermarket or whatever. They've probably chilled the shit out of them before to prolong their shelf life, and then which takes away a lot of the flavor. I'm sorry to say it. I used to work in the produce at one of the big chains.
You were part of the problem.
Well, part of the problem, but I'm now a whistleblower.
Yeah. And that's part of the
So
solution.
you got to watch your back. They will be coming for you.
Traverso writes, by the mid-1700s, English doctors were not only embracing the love apples, tomatoes, but prescribing them as medicine, mostly to treat digestive and liver-related conditions. So they've overcorrected.
Now they're prescribing tomatoes.
They've gone from poison to cure.
So you need 6 a day.
Neither were true.
Yeah.
It was funny reading about this. I'm like, man, there's so many echoes of this throughout my whole life. At every time of my life, there's been some miracle fruit discovered from some foreign land. You got to have this. It'll fix everything. It's perfect. You got to activate it or whatever.
Yeah. Just have an acai bowl.
Yeah.
It's a superfood.
What are those mushrooms that were big last year?
Oh, lion's mane.
Yeah, you got to get those mushrooms.
Oh.
You got to have caps of mushrooms or sprinkle them over stuff.
Tea. Have them in.
Yeah. And of course they work. So
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I had one in I was in Scotland, I think, in Edinburgh, and at a cafe they did one. It's like, try our special brain formula. It was lion's mane, and I'm like, all right.
and how do you feel?
I didn't notice.
Look at him.
Well, he is
Powerful.
unbelievable.
I didn't notice, but do I seem different to you now than before I left?
You're going a million miles an hour. I can't keep up with your
I know.
thoughts. You're on another plane.
I keep trying to. I can't think of a word, but you've got it straight away. Yeah.
Well, if you could see inside my brain, it's that Winona Ryder GIF or GIF, where
Just putting all the numbers together. Yeah.
where she's really confused.
Yeah.
That's me inside my brain. What?
What's happening?
What?
Where am I? I'm frightened.
They're starting to think it's a cure. It's a medicine.
Tomatoes are actually magic.
Traverso
I
continues.
know if I've had a stomachache, I know what I need. It's a big bowl of tomatoes.
Yeah.
That'll sort me out.
Regalado.
That'll sort me out.
A bolognese. Traverso continues. British physicians travelling to America took the tomato as medicine concept to the other side of the Atlantic, and Thomas Jefferson credited British doctor John de Sequeira for introducing tomatoes to Virginia.
That's a British name.
According to Jefferson, de Sequeira would claim that, quote, a person who should eat a sufficient abundance of these apples would never die.
Wow, never die.
And what happened to him?
He's still alive.
He's still
surely.
kicking, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
proof's in the pudding. The tomato pudding.
He eats
Eat
tomatoes
up.
like apples.
Eat up.
It's
Yeah.
like a full hand fruit.
Just give that a wipe on your jeans
Yeah,
first.
wipe
Yeah.
on
You gotta give him a wipe.
I'm like, I didn't even mean that. That is improv. I don't know, either level 1 or 2.
That's 2.
Yeah, it might be level 2.
That's 2.
Yeah.
Level 1, they're like, I
Yeah.
mean, just you're holding an apple like this.
Was one of the many things I really struggled with was what they'd call object work, where they're like miming with things. I'm like, I feel so stupid.
Doing it or not? Because I often find if I've seen a couple of mime shows at the comedy festival, everyone's laughing. They know what they're doing. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah. Oh.
What is he holding?
Yes.
Is that a walking stick or is that a fish? What the fuck is that? And everyone's like, oh, it's so clever. And I'm like, I don't know what he's holding.
Both of those
I don't
things.
get it.
I feel like pretending that you're washing dishes or whatever, I feel stupid doing it. But watching someone do it, I'm like, no idea what
They're
they're
trying to
doing.
pass it to you. Like, what is that, a yo-yo? What is that? What is that? Where
You're
are we?
smashing the
What's this?
imaginary plates.
How about you use your words?
I'm
Yeah.
getting all these accidental laughs, but being like, what's going on? He's playing a stupid character.
When you got upstairs, like,
Yeah.
when you were juggling up there, that was so funny. And you're like, okay, I
thank
was
you.
drying my hands.
Yeah. I was changing a nappy.
But yeah, so John de Sequeira, still alive to this day, we assume. Traverso continues. Soon the buzz about medicinal love apples started. They've gone from poison to aphrodisiacs that'll fix all sorts of
I've got
ailments.
to keep you alive forever.
Feels like something my GP's close to recommending.
Well, we've tried everything else.
Yeah.
How about a love apple?
The doctors in the US started prescribing tomatoes to cure indigestion, diarrhea, amongst a bunch of other things.
Well, that's not going to help.
No.
Interestingly, as Smith points out, it was doctors and physicians rather than chefs and cooks that authored the first tomato-based recipes in US cookbooks.
That's interesting.
So barbers were doing medicine,
yeah.
doctors were doing cookbooks.
Yeah.
Oh, the world was topsy-turvy.
Didn't know if I was hither or thither.
It was all flubbly bubbly, wasn't it?
Full-on flobbly bubbly.
It's such a versatile phrase.
Yeah.
English is a
works.
beautiful language.
It's a beautiful and, a beautiful language.
So well
beautiful
said.
and flibbity-bibbity language.
What's another word for nice? Yeah. I just sort of trailed off there.
I really thought I got away with it.
No one noticed.
AJ will snip around that idea. I'll be perfect.
You look really smart.
And you guys all look so dumb.
I'm like, why are they talking? Why are they talking to our beautiful queen?
She's beautiful and beautiful.
Doesn't matter.
And a queen, I guess.
Beautiful queen. Queen like. Albala writes that.
Sorry, who writes?
Albala.
These names are incredible. And sorry to fact check you, but are you making up most of them?
No, Albala from the Smithsonian.
Okay, sorry.
He writes that what we now know as ketchup was made in the early 19th century in the US with tomatoes, obviously, sweetened, soured with vinegar, and spiced with cloves, allspice, nutmeg, and ginger. Pretty much the modern day recipe. Heinz, who makes the most famous ones, they're secret about it, much like, the Kentucky fried 7 herbs and spices.
Yeah.
So it's a secret recipe, but a lot of other places make it and it tastes similar. They've probably figured it out. Basically. The first published recipe for tomato ketchup was written in 1812 by Philadelphia scientist and horticulturalist James Mees in the Archives of Useful Knowledge, Volume 2. I found a Fox News article, which I was going to use, and I thought it was funny or not funny enough, but it was so patriotic. It was pretty funny.
An article about ketchup that was
Yeah,
really...
it was like, God bless America, we did it.
Look at what we've done for the world.
Yeah.
Giving them ketchup.
So he published the first one. Then a physician from Ohio really went all in on tomatoes being a miracle food. Like we were talking about before, this guy took it up a notch.
Wow.
History Facts writes that in 1834, John Cook Bennett, the physician, advertised tomatoes as a medical panacea. He propagated the idea that tomatoes could cure jaundice, diarrhea, and other ailments. Traverso writes that in 1840, Bennett moved to Illinois, where he helped establish the state's medical society and became a Mormon. During his time in the Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints, he continued to promote tomatoes, authoring an article on the benefits of the fruit for the Mormon newspaper Time and Seasons. So he really converted, like the Mormons were already converted to Mormonism, but he was converting the Mormons to tomatoism.
And is that okay?
Well, in 1842, he was excommunicated by the founder of Mormonism, Joseph Smith.
Oh, dear.
But by this stage, apparently Mormons were, they were all in on tomatoes curing digestion problems. In his he was kicked out of Mormonism, by the way, for infidelity.
Oh.
I don't think I understand Mormonism that well. He was rooting around.
Right, because you are allowed to have multiple wives, I
Yes,
believe.
but I guess he had multiple girlfriends.
Oh, okay.
He didn't put a ring
So,
on
like, you going to marry that?
Yeah.
You got to get out.
You're going to marry that?
Mormonism.
You're going to marry that?
Dave, is that how you think Mormons think of women? As objects?
Or is that how you think of women?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Were you in
away.
character? Because either way, I think you might have been offensive then.
I was going to say, I'm not sure which is worse at the moment. I don't want
You
to say
can go for a
anything.
third option if you've got one.
Beautiful or beautiful?
So in his post-Mormon days, Cook continued pushing the medical and medicinal benefits of tomatoes, apparently medical and medicinal, apparently writing in publications in America, England, and Jess, you might like this, Australia. Cook wrote an article in our country. This tomato physician? Yeah, I thought.
Australia's just been mentioned.
Oh my God. That's so exciting. And,
but it was
exciting.
It didn't really take off here like it did in America. America was all in on tomato craze. Traverso writes, in 1835, Dr. A.J. Holcomb introduced the first tomato pills in Glassboro, Alabama. Other tomato pill salesmen soon followed, including Cleveland-based Archibald Miles and Yale-educated Dr. Guy R. Phelps. Advertised as a pure extract of tomato fruit, these capsules were sold in pharmacies and grocery stores and promoted with the jingle, "Tomato pills will cure all your ills."
That's
Wow,
really
that
good.
is good, actually. Why haven't they done that with all pills? Because it rhymes with ills.
Yeah, that's so good.
But isn't that amazing? Tomato pills. Well, it's just like tomatoes smushed down, the goodness of tomatoes smushed down into a pill.
Yeah, and you get rid of that awful, awful taste of tomato. You no longer have to eat that.
Yeah,
disgusting
you can bypass
taste.
the taste buds. Gulp.
Now that's good miming.
That
Yeah,
was
thank
good.
you.
I knew what you were doing. Was that a walking stick?
No, it was a fish, you idiot.
I was juggling a fish. According to Smith, not all doctors endorsed the tomato pills craze. During a debate hosted by the AMA, the American Medical Association, some physicians disputed tomatoes' medical properties and criticised tomato pills, which later investigations found contained no tomato at all.
It's so easy to include.
It had no tomato
No
in it.
tomato.
What was in it? Do you know?
I don't know.
It's definitely not tomato.
Something easier to come by. I guess it's like we've skipped over, but it's also very funny or interesting to me that the way tomatoes got from South America to North America was via England.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And via England, I should say, via Spain.
Yes.
And Italy. It's such a long way around, and
Yeah.
it's come almost back to where it began. Yeah, they were like, Mexico had been farming it for centuries, but they got it from. Interesting.
It is interesting.
So Traverso writes, by 1865, medical myths about tomatoes started to fade. Like, it is true. Like, we look back now and go, that's all very silly. But there will be 100% things now that we believe that aren't true.
Yeah.
You know, vaccines, climate change.
For example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Traverso writes, by 1865, medical myths about tomatoes started to fade, but tomatoes had already become a favourite American vegetable. Their popularity comes, and I know some people say it's a fruit, but I think culinarily or some shit, it's a vegetable, whatever.
Yeah. I'm not putting it in my fruit salad, okay?
That would be awful.
But I'm putting it in my salad.
Okay, your vegetable salad?
Or my salad sandwich.
Yeah, 100%. Cheese and salad sandwich, slice of tomato or two. Yes, please.
Yeah.
Lettuce.
Yes.
You're in.
Bit of carrot.
Carrot, thank you very much.
Beetroot. Yes, please.
Yes, I'll have some of that,
yes.
please. Slices of cucumber. Oh,
Don't mind if I do.
fantabulous. And then, other bits and pieces.
Yeah, whatever.
So, alfalfa, sure.
Nah, fuck it off.
I don't want it, but if you're telling me it's got miracle properties,
I take alfalfa pills.
They have tomato in them.
I mean, I do like vitamin pills and stuff like that. I don't know. There are certainly some things that people take
Yeah.
that probably do nothing.
Yep.
And I probably take some.
Probably.
You know, like my penis pills.
Yeah. You don't have a penis.
I've been taking them for years. Still no signs.
No penis.
Not even a nub.
Come on.
How long are these things supposed to take? Yeah.
Well, on the bottle it says could take some time.
Whereas I've been taking penis pills. I'm getting a lot of dick.
Yeah, right. There you go. Well,
Oh, see, it works.
what time of
50%
day are you
people.
taking them? Maybe that's it.
Yeah, you got to take it with breakfast. Lunch and dinner, baby.
Oh, okay. I've only been taking them brunch, supper, midnight snack. Oh, got to take with the classics.
Just need a little treat. I'll have a penis pill.
That's taking penis pills. Just to be very, very clear, a lot of that around it was a joke, but the fact that Matt is taking penis
Yes.
pills is true.
That is true.
Yep.
But
But then
I'm
the
just
best comedy
reading.
comes from truth.
I'm
Yep.
just reading. There's a study saying that they actually don't contain any penis in them.
Oh,
That's disappointing.
that is disappointing.
I don't know who to trust anymore.
Can't trust the penis pill salesman.
He was the most trustworthy guy. Like, he set up an office. It was not an office. It was more like a card table in an alley. But he, you know, he was very charismatic.
He made me some wonderful promises.
Yes.
He said he was a surgeon and a barber.
They became a popular vegetable in this bizarre way that they sort of were Trojan horsed in as a medicine. And people were like, I actually like the taste of them. So, yeah, they were there to stay. And their popularity also coincided with innovations in commercial bottling that helped pave the way for ketchup's future ascent, tomato ketchup. And now is time for the big dog to step up. One Henry J. Heinz.
Oh,
Wow.
There was some sizzle about this an hour ago, so this is exciting.
In 1869, Heinz was 25 years old and living at home with his mum in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Loser.
And this is where he finally entered the game and started producing his iconic grated horseradish.
Ah.
Yeah, it was a pure and superior grated horseradish, according to the Heinz website, and made using his mother's recipe. The Heinz website writes, Heinz grew the horseradish on a patch of garden his father gave him. At the time, most companies used brown bottles to obscure their lower grade ingredients, but Henry Heinz bottled his horseradish in clear glass to display its purity and quality.
Wow.
But that is the Heinz website, so basically propaganda. You know, they would say that.
Yeah, they would.
What the website doesn't mention that other websites do is that this company went bankrupt. But he bounced back.
Wow.
7 years after horseradish, a new company
Okay.
making tomato sauce or ketchup. Well, actually, initially it was catsup. And then, it changed to ketchup perhaps to distinguish itself from competitors. Albella writes, from here, ketchup took on a uniquely American character and began to be shipped around the world and used in ways never imagined by its creators. Like so many other products, it became emblematic of American culture. Quick, easy, convenient, and too sweet. But also adaptable to any gastronomic context and a bit addictive. Ketchup became the quick fix that seemed to make any dish perk up instantly, from meatballs to scrambled eggs. In a sense,
To a big bowl of pasta.
Unbelievable.
very offensive to Italians.
So gross.
But sometimes you need to bottom out, you know?
Yeah.
You need to bottom out, hit rock bottom, and that's how you
Yeah.
you get yourself back on track.
And you say offensive to Italians. They've only been using that for about 5 centuries at this point.
That's true.
That's just a new fad for them.
yeah,
Come on.
That is very true.
Come on.
I really I've hit rock bottom this week, and I think last night that was
Evident.
evident.
It's the wake-up call you needed.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to lift off
On
from
the way
here.
up now.
Back on the up.
Happy to be on this journey with you.
Fantastic.
You know, like watching you, not on it.
Yeah.
I'm fucking thriving.
Oh,
Every day.
no doubt.
Kicking goals.
You are absolutely flying.
Yep.
So Albella continues, in a sense, it also became a mother sauce, meaning that one can concoct other sauces with ketchup as a base. Barbecue sauce usually uses ketchup, as does cocktail sauce for shrimp with the addition of horseradish. Think also of Russian dressing or Thousand Island, or consider various recipes that are often ketchup laden, like meatloaf and chili. So it's become
It's a versatile dish.
It's the mother sauce.
Yeah.
Which is kind of ironic because Heinz's mother's sauce was horseradish.
Wow.
If that is even a sauce.
So horseradish should be the mother sauce.
In an alternative reality, we're all just squirting horseradish onto our pies. Meat pies. I keep thinking like Americans are like,
Oh, right.
what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
because pies.
What, a key lime pie with horseradish? What are you? What are you crazy?
What have you lost
Savoury.
the plot?
Savoury pies.
A savoury pie.
A meat
That's
pie.
Meat pie.
Part of our
420.
culture.
420 blackberries baked in a pie. Business boom for Heinz, and they started making many other condiments, leading to what is apparently an iconic slogan of theirs. I'd never heard of it, I don't think. 57 varieties. Apparently it was a big advertising thing. We make 57 varieties.
No, I've never heard that. That's too many.
That's way too many.
Which is funny as well, though, because even back when it was thought up, like 100 odd years ago, they already were making more than 57 varieties. But they just like the number, apparently.
It's too many. No, it's a dumb number, and it's too many options.
Apparently, it was a combination of Henry and his wife's favourite numbers of 5 and 7. That's one of the theories.
Well, what, 75? That sounds... That's awful.
It's too even. 57, it feels authentic. Feels real.
that's right,
Why
yeah.
would you make up 57? Australia's tomato sauce. I said Australia weird then, didn't I?
No.
Australia's.
Australia.
You said it like a patriot.
Australia's. What's that? That's the start of a jingle or an ad. Australia. Is ready. Australia. It's ready right now. Australia. Your chicken is ready. Red, red, ready, red, 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 ready, red, 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 ready, red rooster. I think I said it like that. Australia's tomato sauce sounds like it was first made in suburban kitchens in the 1800s. The exact details are unknown because it was, just made privately and people, the mums at home weren't going, oh, you wouldn't believe what I got up to today. They weren't blogging or anything.
Not like mums today.
Back then you kept it to yourself.
Always bloody. They're vlogging everything
Well,
these
no,
days.
Jess.
Get ready with me to make tomato sauce.
You wouldn't get it.
Why she puts her makeup on before she goes and does sauce.
Jess, dads can be mummy bloggers too now.
Nah, not on my watch, mate.
She's delete, block,
Yeah, block, report.
report, offensive,
It's offensive to my culture.
hate crime.
Mummies. It's a hate crime. The daddy vlogger, yuck.
Oh,
It's so mums, it sounds like mums, probably nonnas and mums
I think
and whatever.
I think my grandma made her own tomato sauce.
Like it's still a thing like not, in these sort of surrounding suburbs, there's a lot. You see a lot of tomato plants in front yards and they're harvesting to make big batches of passata.
Oh, yeah.
I just have it in the garage.
Yeah.
It's a whole big day.
But yeah, apparently the first to make tomato sauce in this sort of ketchupy Australian tomato sauce kind of way commercially was Rosella, which is still a big brand.
Yep.
Oh, probably my favourite of the straight up tomato sauce.
Oh, there you go.
Comes in a glass bottle.
Do you know where it began?
In a Rosella.
In Carlton, just a couple of suburbs away.
Really?
Yeah, in a backyard in 1895. The founders H.R. McCracken and grocer named T.J. Press started making jams and preserves.
Preston McCracken.
Preston McCracken.
That's so good.
better than Rosella.
They went with Rosella.
I know.
It could have been Preston McCracken sauce.
Preston McCracken.
Preston McCracken.
Stop Preston McCracken.
Yeah.
That's private.
And imagine, like, if they went with that, I reckon the squeezable bottle would have come about a lot quicker too.
Yeah.
Because it would have, subliminally, the signs would have been there to move on from glass bottles to.
Yeah, if I press this, it'll crack. But if I made it out of plastic,
Yeah.
squeeze it out. No, they've stayed
Oh.
true. They've stayed with glass.
Oh,
We had
squeeze it out.
the Rosella glass bottles that I'd completely forgotten about until you said that.
That
Oh,
is
right, yeah,
the classic. That's the one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer a squeezy because you can get it out a bit easier.
I'm going to talk about when the squeezy was invented, which is surprisingly recently.
Whoa.
Something out of the glass, like that's the one in my fridge right now, would be
Yeah,
Rosella.
right, yeah.
Should we talk about that? Fridge? Pantry
I'm
/
going to
cupboard?
come finishing with that.
Okay, perfect. Because I've got opinions.
Cool.
Okay, great. Oh, yeah, I think I'm literally finishing the report with that question, so hold fire. Or you could sizzle it now if you want to tell us what you...
Well, I've got that in my fridge, but do I agree with it? We'll find
Okay,
out
well,
later.
let's find out. I've got the expert opinions.
From McCracken?
I think McCracken might be in the ground. What? Why did I say it like that? Why did I say it like that?
McCracken had some real opinions and they had to put him down
Yeah.
He's,
in the ground.
He's sleeping with the fishes.
This person who came up with this sauce in the 1800s is dead?
Oh. So, yeah, they started up in Carlton. They soon opened a factory on Flinders Street.
Wow.
It's so fun to think of Flinders Street having factories on it.
Yeah.
Not just like shops selling small kangaroos.
Yes.
And bottle openers with kangaroo ball sacks on it.
Yeah.
Stuff.
That's like a very big, busy street in the CBD here in
Yeah.
Melbourne.
Yeah,
Like,
big
it's like,
touristy sort of strip.
like it's got
in part.
the most probably widely used train station
Yes.
Yeah.
and then a lot of touristy knickknacks.
Yes.
But also
An
nice
American chain fast fooderies.
Yep.
but also like the Forum Theatre.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also Fed Square.
Of
Fed
course.
Square.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of Swanson Street anyway. So that's
Flinders.
yeah. There's not that many knickknackeries on
You're
Nah.
right. But there are some food places.
But yeah, in that corner up Swanston,
Yeah.
that's where they all are. But yeah, Flinders of course got Young and Jackson's.
Exactly right.
Home of Chloe, which we talked about in our Artifact series.
That's right. A beautiful portrait.
Yeah. Next time I'm on Flinders, I'm going to try and remember to figure out where this
that is.
Rosella.
Yeah, you can't really imagine now a factory being there. It's
No.
so built up.
There's hatteries. Remember that
Yeah.
famous? There's a hattery.
yeah, under the station.
Yeah. There's a gym. There's that really long gym.
Oh
A
yeah,
bit further down towards the aquarium.
in Banana Alley
Yeah, the really long
in the
gym.
vault. So
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
that? Doherty's 24/7
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
gym.
Doherty's.
yeah.
Yeah.
It says we never close. I don't think they even have a door, which is ironic. You don't have a door.
You don't
got
have a gym. That's good stuff.
I'll write that down.
Can I have
Dave, that was actually quite funny.
that? That was actually really funny, Dave.
I don't think I even have a door.
If we could edit it down, we need to basically we take everything Dave does
Yeah.
and like they used to make ketchup, we
Just condense it.
we condense it way down, add salt, and then I think we got something of value.
I agree.
So I speak for 2 hours, and what do we get? About 8 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, if listeners probably have figured this out, but we normally record for 24 hours.
Edit it down. This is the best
Yeah, can
bit.
you believe it? This is the bits
This
that we
is
left
the
in.
creme of the creme.
A lot of the stuff that's edited out is us going, what else? Ooh. Yep. Ooh. No. Lost it. No.
Oh, hang on! I should just read this report I wrote.
Yes.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I'm just going to make a phone call. And then it's a 45-minute phone call. I
We
make.
leave that in.
Yeah, leave it in. It's good stuff.
So the factory on Flinders Street in the CBD of Melbourne was opened in soon after, and then the first commercial tomato sauce was launched in 1899. In 1906, Fountain brand tomato sauce followed, produced by W.C. Douglas, a company in Surrey Hills, Sydney. Then over in New Zealand, these are just a few of the highlights.
Yeah.
It was a boom time. Over in New Zealand, their iconic brand Waddies, which I hadn't heard of. Have you heard of that? Was formed in Hastings in the 1930s.
Oh, wasn't that ad? What?
I was fully with you for a second. I'm like, oh, was it? No. You're making fun of me. Do you not remember that red
No,
rooster?
I remember the get ready, the red bit, but before that,
Australia.
Australia. I don't remember
Your
that.
chicken is ready, Australia. It's ready right now. But yeah, according to Ernie Smith writing for Atlas Obscura,
Dave
what
really
is
tickled himself there.
iconic
What is
What
iconic?
is-
in New Zealand?
Cool. Which we're coming over to in January for the first ever time. Got some new shows
Oh,
on
and-
Wellington and Auckland. We are going to get some Waddies.
And they're very proud of their meat pies over there, Dave.
Yeah, I'm so
They say
excited.
they're better than Australian meat pies.
I'll be trying with open
Pound for
with
pound.
with an open heart.
An open mouth.
But apparently Waddies is really loved over there. And they've got there was an ad at one point in which a man sings a song titled "You'll Never Be a Kiwi Till You Love Our Waddies Sauce."
Wow.
So it's really sort of...
That's the real test when you're going for New Zealand citizenship.
Oh, wow.
What do you think of this? Oh, I love it. Welcome
What?
in.
What do you mean?
That's the only question.
You're
It's
a
similar
Kiwi now.
to the Wheat Bix. How many do you do?
Yeah.
Or the Vegemite. It's a hungry little. What are they? There's a
Happy
few
little Vegemites.
happy little Vegemites. There's a few of those ones that are like, you Australian? If you're Australian, you'll buy our product.
Yeah. And I go, oh, okay.
Okay, well, I want to be Australian.
I'd hate to not be Australian. Oh.
I drove past the Vegemite factory yesterday, and the smell. It's on Vegemite Way,
Oh,
Wow.
that makes sense.
but the smell is
What coincidence?
it's
What a good spot for them to build.
Yeah. Is that where they
The
got the
smell
name
is
from?
what, quite yeasty?
it's very thick in the air.
Yeah.
Even into the car, it was coming through.
I
Wow.
like it thick.
Okay, and Vegemite.
That's two today, dude.
Fucking crushing
Mark it down.
dude.
two laugh lines.
You're crushing it.
This is going to break some hearts. In the 90s, Whatties was bought out by American giant Heinz.
Oh, Heinz, you fucking dog.
Master Foods. I didn't realize Master Foods was Australian. It didn't form as a company until 1945, and it wasn't until the 50s that they produced their first product, which was, of course, their classic bread and butter cucumbers.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but they soon brought out other products that I don't know. One of these I know kind of what it is, but they're all oddly named: roll mops, mint jelly,
Yum.
and musto.
Musto.
Mint jelly was another one that was like
You put that on one like pork chops.
it was on like it's good on lamb, but we'd put it on the roast beef as well. But yeah, that was just another like it was a piece of roast beef this big and then like mint jelly for me. Loved it.
There was no milk.
Get some sugar
It
on
was
it.
just
For
getting
anyone
through.
else.
It was just getting through the meat.
But yeah, roll mops is
Roll mops.
And musto.
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 Please let me know what those mean. I refuse to Google it. But yeah, when they finally got into tomato sauce, they changed the game. They were big. They came late, but they came big. And they were yes.
I found it's pickled herring fillets.
Oh.
Roll mops.
Okay.
Rolled into cylindrical shape, often around a savoury filling.
Okay.
So
Pickled herring fillets.
these are the people that were positing themselves as the master of foods.
What was the other one? Musto.
They started as because it was like after the war, and they were a lot of immigrants coming over from Europe, squeezed out from
Sauce style.
of the bottle being Europe, and they bring in their foods and stuff. So Master Foods was like importing. They started off importing for all the new Australians some of their food from back home. Before starting to make their own. What's musto?
Well, I mean, it's just coming up with mustard
Oh,
because I've just typed in Master Food Musto. So it just
because
is.
Master Food mustard is the king of the mustards. You think of mustard. Well, I think of mustard. I think of the little Master food jars. Oh no.
You think of the
dear.
jar? Then you don't think of a squeeze. You
No, I
of
think of the little jars.
little jar. Okay, yeah. I'm trying to think of the brand that's in now.
You've got the hot English mustard. Fantastic. You've
Hot in
got
what way? Sexy?
yes.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's so hot.
And you got the grain mustard. You got the Australian mustard. But yeah, they've also got the squeezy bottles. And can I say this? They invented them.
No.
Squeezy bottle.
1997.
Wow.
97.
Well, that's why in my childhood it was the glass bottles.
Yes, they launched tomato and barbecue sauce and squeezy bottles. And this is according to their website. I have not double checked this at all. Tomato sauce in a squeezy bottle? The website asks. This was a first from Master Foods, a first for sauces, and a first for Australia.
Yes.
Oh wow! If that's true, is that a fun fact?
That we invented, we as a nation invented squeezy bottles.
In 1997.
Yes, that's a fun fact.
Yes.
That's delightfully fun.
Yeah, or are they saying that they invented them for Australia?
First in Australia.
Which is a way less impressive
to
fact.
do it in Australia.
It's impressive to a degree, but not to our international audience.
No, they don't give a shit.
But if we invented them, you would have assumed that they'd talk about it like they do about the Victor mower and the Hills Hoist.
It's like every couple of years there's a new
And the box of
ABC
goon.
doco.
I mean,
Yeah.
the fucking the Sydney 2000 Olympics
Yes.
was just lawnmowers and hills hoists and
where were
cat
the
dogs.
Yeah, where were the squeezy bottles?
Yeah.
And the world audience going, what?
What's happening here?
What's
We're going, we don't have a lot of culture, okay?
Okay. I mean, apart from the world's longest
Yes.
existing
Civilization.
culture,
Which,
going back 60,000 plus years.
yes.
But apart from that,
Apart from that, we've got squeezy bottles.
And we included about 30 seconds of that. So let us have our lawnmowers and our hills hoists and tap dogs.
We trained a bunch of dogs.
Yeah. There were dogs, weren't there? Were there dogs? No. There were people on horses with whips, though. That was fun.
Dame Edna probably was there?
Probably.
Midnight Oil played.
Did they?
They played Beds of Burning wearing their sorry tracksuits.
Oh, wow.
Because our Prime Minister at the time refused to say sorry to the Indigenous people, and they were like, why?
Yeah.
Just say it.
Say sorry.
We were fucked.
Yeah.
The least we can do is apologise.
It's really, it's not much.
Hectic. So, the website also writes, if you didn't think the squeezy bottles was enough, they also write, did you know the Master Foods squeeze-on sauce packet you might use on a pie? That's also a world first.
No!
Yeah.
What?
I love to see TikToks of tourists in Australia and they're so excited about those squeezy sauce packets. It makes me feel very proud.
Because they've heard of them, have they?
No, but they're just this is so smart. It makes so much sense.
Oh, right. Rather than having a little sachet that you rip and you get sauce everywhere.
Yeah.
Or on your hands.
What I call Heinz technology. Faulty Heinz technology.
Agreed. Or just having a loose bottle.
Yeah, more like Heinz in technology.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jess. High five.
3 today.
That's where they get...
3 from 3.
He's outrageous.
They're finally the master in Master Foods.
Yes.
But yeah.
I can't believe that
that suggests that the other thing was also a world first. Because I said that's also a world first.
Yeah.
So maybe the squeezy bottles... But that seems...
97.
97 seems late for someone to go, hang on a second.
Have you heard of plastic?
It's also probably led to increase in landfill and stuff. But anyway,
the glass bottle, that's right, Rosella. So true.
We're getting towards the end. I know this is going to make you sad, but I didn't realise this, but Heinz apparently has had a long campaign trying to convert Australians to ketchup from tomato sauce. 1991, an article in Food Australia wrote, Heinz tomato ketchup marketing manager Martin Dowling said that Australians need to be educated that tomato ketchup is different. It's not tomato sauce with an American name, which of course, so funny that it took me 34 years more and this report to write for me to know what he was trying to teach us back in 91. It's funny to me that we are sticking fat on tomato sauce over ketchup when so much American culture, has bled into Australia, but apparently it's one of the big motivators. Like, not in Australia.
I'm not having bloody ketchup.
American while I'm watching American movies.
Yeah.
On everything else in my life is quite American.
It's not a sidewalk; it's a footpath.
Okay, yes.
That triggers you.
No, that
yes. You're onto something. No, what?
Hell yeah, sister.
No. You just pre-quoted Scotty Cam. I'm about to quote him. He said almost exactly that.
Of course he did, because Scotty Cam's just like every other boomer dad.
Okay. So Ernie Smith writes, Heinz's efforts to sell the Australian public on ketchup have at times been seen as something of an affront on Australian identity, especially as, starting in 2010, the company started advertising ketchup on television. Famed Australian entrepreneur Dick Smith, who created a lot of Australian products to compete with Australian products that have been sold to overseas companies. There's some classic, like Dickheads instead of Redhead matches.
Yeah.
He had his own peanut butter.
Yeah, his own
Compete
Aussie
with Kraft.
Mite, because Vegemite was sold, but Vegemite's owned by Australians again. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Dick Smith Electronics, because electronics...
were American.
He made a tomato sauce called Aussie sauce. But yeah, he was a big critic, saying they don't give a stuff about Australian culture or our way of life. This is him talking to the Sunday Telegraph. They've basically said, if we have one common label and call it ketchup all around the world, that's the best way we can make money, which is totally true. They're just like, please just start having ketchup so we don't have to keep, because they make...
second labels.
They make...
Or second products.
Well, they make a second product in Australia called Big Red Tomato Sauce.
That's right.
And they're like, come on, just get in a ketchup so we don't have to keep making this stupid other thing. It'll save us money. Ernie Smith continues, we're such a small market that you wonder why they even give a shit.
Why do you care so much? Leave us alone.
Ernie Smith continues, for Australians, it seems, ketchup is an Americanism in a country that has seen its fair share of American culture bleed in already, which, I mean, they should start the campaign with. It's actually Chinese. It's very global ketchup. It's, it's got its roots everywhere.
No, we'd hate that. We want it to be true blue.
Yeah.
This is true blue Aussie sauce invented right here.
Oh, they thought about making it blue.
But the funny thing is that it really, we split off from ketchup right at the end a little bit,
Yeah.
Yeah, the history before that goes back a lot.
Yeah.
But Smith continues, in a similar vein, Australian television personality Scott Cam worried that the term tomato sauce would be replaced by ketchup, saying, "What are we going to start, walking down the sidewalk?" Cam said, referencing that Australians instead say footpath. They're infiltrating us. It's not our way of life. It's so funny that you...
That was your first go-to.
Of course it was.
You and Scotty Cam, lockstep.
Yeah. Always have been.
Interestingly, as you will be aware, Heinz baked beans are huge in Australia. Beans means Heinz.
Yeah.
It's probably... Would it be the biggest baked beans brand?
Oh, probably.
Yeah, the most you see that one in SPC a lot.
That's right,
yes,
yeah.
SPC, which was an Australian brand.
Baked beans and spaghetti for hungry little human beings or something like that.
Heinz baked beans big in Australia, but Smith writes, ketchup seems to be a much harder sell. In 2012, the company closed its Australian ketchup factory after 70 years of existence and moved its production to New Zealand. In a final indignity, the Australian Broadcasting Corporation reported the news as, quote, Heinz tomato sauce factory closes.
So they didn't say ketchup factory? Yeah. That's so funny.
If it was on purpose, it's so petty. But they probably were just like, it's just what... Like me, they just think they're interchangeable terms.
Yeah.
But it is funny, this American article writing about it sees that as the final indignity.
Yeah, what a slap.
You fucking dogs.
But yeah, it's crazy how many rabbit holes you can go down.
Yeah.
This really could have been, I could have done 9 episodes on this topic for Block. Here's a few quick ones that I found interesting. Like in the Philippines, banana ketchup is big.
Wow.
Oh, where did I have banana ketchup not long ago?
Bahamas?
Maybe it was in Bahamas. And I really, really liked it.
Oh, interesting. What was your impression of it?
It was like slightly sweeter. But no, I'm trying to think where I was, and I actually thought, I want to buy this.
Was it yellow?
No, it was red. It was just like a red sauce.
Interesting. So it's... Yeah, I wonder...
Where was I having? Oh, I had it like
why
quite
would
a
they
bit.
make it red? I guess they're trying to make it seem
Still
basically
like a
like
ketchup.
Oh, you know what? It was in Bali.
Ah.
Huh.
Yeah, the sauce that would come with the chips at the hotel, I think, had banana ketchup.
Yeah, there you
or
go.
Banana sauce.
I imagine it would probably
really
be
nice.
thicker, right? Like, because just
a little bit thicker.
banana texture is a lot thicker than a tomato.
Yeah, it went really well.
According to Eubank, Eubank's written an article where she went around trying
bank?
it. Anne.
Ah.
She
Anne
went
started
around.
a bank?
Do they have better interest than my current bank?
She tried a bunch of different ones, and she tried banana ketchup. But she says that its invention is often attributed to Maria Orosa, a trailblazing food scientist and chemist who spent decades studying and teaching food preservation in the Philippines. Eubank tried out some, saying it had an almost jelly-like texture, a bright red colour, and a bold banana flavour.
Oh.
Both the colour and the banana flavour are artificial, according to the ingredients list, neither of which stops it from being a fun condiment for fries and, famously, spaghetti, apparently.
Oh, that's what you needed.
Yeah, I needed the old banana sauce.
Not just a
banana
fucking
ketchup.
tomato sauce. That's fucked.
What brand were you having? With your tomato sauce on the
Master
spaghetti?
Foods last night.
Master Foods, okay.
With a bit of salt and pepper.
It's like I don't have like a brand. Generally don't really have brand loyalty for stuff like that. I don't think. It's just like they all look basically the same. Master Foods did invent that squeezable bottle, apparently.
Yeah.
But a lot of them have followed suit.
Of course.
So I'm just grabbing
whatever, willy-nilly. You don't even look at prices. You just
I'd love
run your arm along a shelf and say, I'll have that, thanks.
Yeah.
You're crazy, man.
Well, I would say, I didn't want to sound like a tight ass, but I probably would just pick whatever's on special. But now
You sound like a tight ass.
now I can see you two looking down your noses at me. Eubank also spoke about curry sauce in Germany, writing, curry ketchup is mostly tomato-based. It's glammed up, though, with the addition of curry powder. The story goes that in 1949, a snack bar owner in Berlin named Herta Hua mixed up a tomato sauce, laced it with curry powder. Laced is such a fun way to put that. As well as Worcestershire sauce, and served it with sausages. Some versions of the story also hold that she received those ingredients as food rations or traded them with a British soldier in return for some booze. The sauce became so popular that Hua was able to patent it, and today's sausages with curry ketchup are an iconic street food in Germany.
Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yum.
This last thing, I've seen this map. Have you seen this map, this British map of the UK?
I have seen a map of the UK, yeah.
But it's split up by what they put on their chips.
No.
There's one that's really intricate and it's got heaps of different bits, but all the comments are always like, oh, that's not right. So I didn't go with that one. I went with one on yougov.co.uk. So I think it's like quite an official government research
I'm glad
project.
they're doing the research that really matters.
Yeah. And it says that tomato ketchup is very popular in the UK too, and the Heinz bottle is what's used to symbolise it there. So I think that's like a big brand over there. Especially, you know, when it's talking about a condiment for hot chips or fries, as Americans would say. It comes in second after salt and vinegar, and then ketchup, very, very popular. But there's also some interesting, distinct regional taste, according to the website. London loves mayonnaise. There's like 20-something%. Scotland loves something called brown sauce.
Oh, yeah, brown sauce.
Wales is into curry sauce. And Northerners, I think I'm with the Northerners, into gravy.
Yeah.
Chips and gravy, so good.
Fuck.
That's really good.
So good.
I haven't had that in a long time from like a charcoal chicken shop. Yeah. Oh, yum. Let's spoon it over the top.
So good.
Oof.
Delicious.
Yeah, so like you go around the world and there's all these variations. But going to finish with pantry or fridge.
Okay.
Pantry or fridge.
A great question.
Dave?
Do you keep your sauce cold or room temperature? I can tell you mine if you like.
Go on.
I'm a fridge man. Chocolate's the same, which is probably more controversial, but I'll opt for fridge for most things, I'd say.
Everything's in the fridge.
Yeah.
Into the fridge. I grew up as a pantry for chocolate and sauce, and now I'm a fridge. For both.
My gosh, that's the same. Is
Yeah.
that because of partner influence?
I think so.
Yeah, growing up, it was
Yeah.
very much everything's in the pantry, jams in the pantry,
Yep.
tomato sauce in the pantry, like you said, chocolate as well. But
Yep.
now my wife was very insistent on keeping it all refrigerated. She's like, that's what, like it says on the bottle, refrigerate after opening. But there's something about
Cold sauce.
cold sauce on a hot pie. I'm not like I like when you get like from the shop the little squeezy master food things that they invented because it's at room temperature.
Exactly.
I like that better. But I also do see that maybe it keeps the sauce longer.
I'm starting to enjoy cold chocolate more.
I love the crispiness of
it
it,
is
the
crisp,
snap.
and
Especially those thin chocolates, crispy.
But a thick block, I find it harder to snap along
Yeah,
the
that's
road.
true.
It is
that's
harder
true.
to snap the row, so you end up with 4 and you go, oh no, I've got 4 pieces instead of 2. How terrible. But it living in a warm place means that if you leave the chocolate in the pantry, it can be melty.
Yeah, melty chocolate's not good. I'll
Not
admit
good.
that. I'll
So-
admit that.
But yeah, the sauce is in the,
And
in the
sauce that
fridge now.
sauce that gets too warm. Like, have you ever had like as a kid, I remember having one of those little sauce packets and it opened a bit in my bag. Was school bag left there over the holidays or something. It was disgusting.
Yeah, yuck.
So I wouldn't do that either.
No.
So pantry,
Well,
fridge,
or school bag.
I think I might have gone on a similar journey. I can't remember the pantries, but I reckon my parents do keep sauce in the pantry, and this is consistent with the research. So you were influenced by your parents probably growing up, and now by your younger partners.
Yeah.
True.
It's true.
Because you're both cradle snatchers. Rebecca Scanlon writes for news.com.au. Ross Mail, head of research and development for Master Foods, inventors of the squeezy bottle, asterisk, research
Probably.
pending, said there's only one place in our homes that the iconic red bottles of sauce belong. I started working on the recipes for Master Foods products over 15 years ago and like to pride myself on knowing a thing or two about sauce. As Australians' favourite tomato sauce, we can finally settle the debate. Master Foods will always recommend keeping it in the fridge.
Okay, Ross Mail.
This
Whatever.
helps to keep its quality so that it tastes and looks fresher for longer. The colder temperature will also help slow down the aging process, keeping it brighter red in colour and a strong tomato flavour.
Well, I like it a bit brown and vinegary.
I'm making brown sauce.
Okay.
Is that the Scots just like, did they just get
just
ketchup
off,
and it's
yeah.
It's all-
It's just off sauce.
It's not all bad news for those who prefer it in the cupboard, Mr. Mail said, explaining that the culprits who keep their ketchup in the pantry, she's switching ketchup
Yeah.
and tomato sauce. That's what I would do. I'm
It's
just
all
like,
the fucking same.
because especially when you're writing out a long thing, you don't want to keep saying the same word
you
again.
want
So you
it,
look
yeah.
for similes or whatever.
Yeah.
Synonyms. Ooh, people are about to yell at their iPods then.
Yeah, they were like, oh, mid-tweet. Oh, I'm doing it. Oh, he said the wrong thing. Oh, idiot.
But yeah, Mr. Mail, he says that, keep it in the pantry. You're not going to suffer harmful consequences. It's more like a taste thing.
Yeah.
Technically, tomato sauce is shelf stable given its ingredients include salt and sugar, which are natural preservatives, he said.
It's on a shelf in just a regular aisle in the shop.
Yes,
But that's when it's sealed. So that talking about once it's opened, after it's sealed at the factory, it can be stored in the cupboard until it's open. However, once you've cracked open a new bottle and expose it to air, it will age more quickly, turning dark brown and not being as tomatoey.
Yeah, but he's like the head of marketing. He wants you to eat it all in one sitting, so you buy a new bottle.
Yeah,
But
just
don't you
squeeze
thi-
it straight into your mouth.
But it's also interesting that maybe there is research saying if it's in the fridge, you'll be more likely to see it and use it. But if he would be happy for it to go off and you have to buy a new one as well, wouldn't he?
I'm actually now thinking, I think the tomato sauce is on the pantry at the moment and the sweet chili is in the fridge. But that is more a question of space in the fridge. It's a small fridge.
Yeah, okay.
The Aussie food manufacturer, like I said, launched in 1945, also revealed some new data from its 2024 study that exposed sauce storage preferences are dependent on age and gender. Young Aussies are firm believers in keeping their tomato sauce in the fridge, with 58% of Gen Z and millennials opting to serve it chilled, Master Food said. However, nearly half of baby boomers prefer it in the cupboard, the research found. Nearly half? I missed that detail, so... less than half.
Still a minority.
Yeah.
And about the same, because it wasn't a 50-something of...
58%.
So,
Yeah, they've talked that up a bit more than I thought. Because I was like, that makes sense. All our parents maybe wear cupboards and wear fridge.
yeah. But you're beyond boomers. I don't think they have a name for your
Well,
generation.
you won't get this,
The past.
but I grew up pre-fridges. So
Yeah,
I'm not going to take them for granted.
that's right.
I used to have to keep things in a wet sack.
Yeah, the cool guard, you say.
I literally was talking about this last night with my parents. I said, can I ask a potentially patronising question? Did you have fridges when you were growing up? And they said, how dare you? No, they didn't. They said, yes, we had fridges. And I said, okay, great.
You're like, how
And
old
we were
are
talking
you?
about the cool garden fridge. That's crazy.
Did you have steam trains?
Yeah, I was like, what are you?
Finally, I thought it'd be nice to finish with some common ground between these two very different products of ketchup and tomato sauce.
That's great.
If you don't know, they're made of tomatoes, vinegar, salt, a few herbs and spices.
Secret
but
herbs
are
and
very
spices.
different.
Very different things.
One is thicker
Yes.
and sweeter, and the other is thinner and
Vinegary.
more vinegary. But some common ground. Heinz in 2023 tweeted, FYI, ketchup, full stop, goes, full stop, in, full stop, the, full stop, fridge, triple exclamation mark.
Whoa.
Why do you think someone they'd just been fired from the social media account? Like, that's it. I'm just going to say it.
I'm
How I've
releasing
always
the
felt.
files. So a little nice common ground to finish there.
That's beautiful.
Did you find that to be a surprising history?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about the fact that I think I also probably pretty recently found out that they are different things. But I didn't know that,
Did you know catsup and ketchup were the same?
no idea about that. And
I
had
thought that
not-
was just a Simpsons joke. I didn't know catsup was a thing.
I assumed catsup was some American other sauce.
Yeah. It's just
and
the same.
The fact that ketchup, it's not just tomato. It didn't start that way anyway.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Surprisingly
And surprising.
interesting.
Well, thank you so much to Yumi and Scumpig for suggesting it.
I forgot about Scum.
And everyone who voted for it, which
Yeah.
were, I don't know how many. It would have been
A lot.
thousands. People wanted sauce/ketchup. Well, that brings us to everyone's favourite section of the show. Jess, do you need to move your car?
I do have to move my car, but I could sing the jingle for you first if you want.
Oh, yeah, great.
Why don't I do that?
I'm like,
Because how can
that bit's minutes away. But I could get to that quicker than normal.
Yeah, geez, that'd be fucking nice.
Well, this is everyone's favourite section of the show.
Does everything else pretty quick, if you know what I mean. Gets there pretty quick in a lot of other ways, let me tell you.
Could you expand on that?
I don't think you want me to, mate.
I'd really love to be on the same page as you.
I don't want to reveal too much
Well,
of our personal life.
You already have. You already
I'm
have.
so confused right now.
Just sing the damn song.
So this first, this is where we thank our great supporters. If you want to be one of these supporters, go to patreon.com/dogoonpod. Link in the show notes. And there's a bunch of different levels you can be on. You get bonus episodes. You get ad-free feed. We're now filming the episodes for the most part. And you get those in your... if you're on the Dreamboat Cooper level or above.
You get to see us and go, whoa, they're funny and hot.
You get to be like Swamp Pig or whoever and
Yeah.
Directly suggest things into the block poll. A lot of great things, a lot of fun. Facebook group, etc., etc. Get to tickets in advance, all that sort of thing. Discount codes. But the first thing we do for people on the Sydney Scheinberg level or above, they get to give us a fact, a quote, or a question in a section of the show we call Fact, Quote, or Question. I think as a jingle even. Go something like this.
Fact, quote, or question.
That's it. He always remembers the ding. She always remembers the sing. Now, while Jess pops off to...
And moves the car.
Wow, she's on fire now.
That's my ass.
Dave, can I read some to you? And if, on the off chance that they reference Jess, we can come back to her. But first one comes from Jocelyn Kravitz. Wonder if they're any relation.
To Jocelyn.
Yeah.
I don't know any famous Jocelyns.
Jos.
Oh, your friend Jocelyn.
My friend Jocelyn.
Any relation?
I don't know. We'll have to ask.
Okay.
There was a famous singer called Joss someone.
Joss Stone.
Joss Stone. Maybe short. Maybe.
Oh, it might be short for Jocelyn Stone.
Maybe. Anyway, Jocelyn Kravitz.
It's short for Jocelyn.
And Jocelyn. You also get to give yourself a title. Jocelyn's title is Nosy Nelly. And Jocelyn asks a question, writing, "Have you ever been on a blind date? If so, how did it go?" I have not.
I know. I'm so sorry to disappoint you. I haven't been. No.
We'll ask Jess.
We'll ask Jess. Surely someone's blindfolded Jess and pushed her into a restaurant.
Jocelyn writes, "I've been on one blind date," because we always encourage if you're
that's
writing
great.
a question.
I'm glad you've got something to give us.
It was in 1997. I almost didn't go because I knew the boyfriend of the person who set us up. And, well, that didn't fill me with confidence about her judgment of what makes a guy smart, cute, and funny, none of which her boyfriend was. But I hadn't been on a date in a while, so we met for coffee. We celebrated our 24th wedding anniversary last month.
Yeah! That is the best. What a reveal.
That's a great reveal. I genuinely thought this was, and I thought it was going to be, and I was right.
Yeah, that's right. He was terrible.
He was a husk.
But it turns out he was a hunk.
Yeah. Just one small letter changes.
Wow, that is so awesome. Happy 24th.
97. That also means it's about the 24th anniversary of the squeezy bottle. If true.
Do you think that they had squeezy sauce on their table?
Oh, my God. I would hope so. We'll ask Jess about if she had a blind date when she gets back. But the next one comes from Matthew Whittingham, who I met at a Brisbane Who Knew It show.
Oh, great.
And I know that he is like an opera singer or something.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah. I think there's a play that he's about to do which is about like a plane crash and monkeys or something. Have you heard of that?
A plane crash with monkeys.
It's called and it's 9/11's involved. Doesn't matter.
A plane crash with monkeys.
Maybe not. I don't know the story, but
if there is monkeys involved,
it's called something like Long Time Away.
Come From Away.
Oh,
that's a famous musical. I didn't know it had monkeys.
Maybe it doesn't.
Oh, because
Maybe
if it
chimps?
if it
And you're
does,
like, oh, apes?
because if it does, that'd be the great thing for you to review.
Yes. Well, if it does, yeah, I should really do an episode on it. Jess, have you ever been on a blind date?
No.
Okay, neither had we.
Yeah, no, we were
That was the
disappointed, but it
question.
turns out that Jocelyn, who wrote the question in, did in 1997.
And she
almost didn't go.
Because the guy, the woman who set it up, her boyfriend sucked, and she's like, she's got bad taste in men.
Right.
He's dull. He's not smart. He's not cute. He's not funny. So I don't trust her thing. But I hadn't been on a date for a while, so we met up for coffee, and we just celebrated our 24th wedding anniversary.
That's nice.
It was awesome.
That's nice.
Great reveal.
It was a great reveal. Jess not as excited, but she hates love. The next
I
one.
hate love. I don't think anybody should be in it.
Next one comes from Matthew Whittingham, Jess.
Okay. You
Who's-
don't want to ask any further questions about my...
No, I agree with you. Whose title is Spell Checker for the Do-Go-On Book of Magic Spells. It's abracadabra, not abracadabro.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
Thank God. Under fact quote a question, Matthew writes, an anecdote that includes a fact and technically a quote. A fanatic quote? Wow.
Wow.
Perhaps.
There's a lot going on.
For anyone who doesn't know, the dating app Hinge lets you choose written prompts that you complete to give people an insight into your personality or some shit. Mm-hmm. I was recently browsing through Hinge and came across a profile where all her answers were written in German, presumably a tourist who had decided to come to northern New South Wales instead of somewhere good like Sydney. I couldn't understand any of what she had written, but one of her answers caught my attention. The prompt displayed in English as, quote, if I'm cooking, it's gonna be... ... And she wrote... race, spelled R-E-I-S. This is for the benefit of the listeners. I could tell this was a joke answer and wanted to know the punchline, so I put it into Google Translate, and it turns out race is the German word for rice. If I'm
For
cooking,
rice?
It's gonna be
it's
rice.
gonna be rice. I would have liked to match with her, but I don't think we would have had much to talk about.
So he thought it was going to be like, if I'm cooking, it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
You know, but it's probably rice. Okay. Great. Yeah. You can't. I don't think you. I had a bit in my stand-up show a couple of years ago about because I met my now husband in person, but I have seen the photos that he had chosen for his Tinder profile and some of the things he'd written, and I would never have swiped on him, you know.
I think you showed me it really made me laugh.
Yeah.
He said rice.
I was like this creepy photo of him, and then the thing that he'd written underneath was they'll all pay for what they did.
That's so good. You know, you want to share that.
It's good because you know him.
But the photo's kind of like
It was creepy.
like almost Mr. Burns, like hands together, evil in my
Yeah.
memory. Like
They'll all pay. That's psycho behaviour.
But that's so funny to put as your front foot forward.
Is it? I don't think it was very successful.
And well, I would say also, Matthew, that Jocelyn didn't think that her date was going to be too much to write home about.
Yeah.
And it led to marriage.
Well, that doesn't mean it's good.
Well, I think it sounded
24 years of marriage.
I don't know, just something about.
Tolerable.
Oh no, to be honest, she did finish that sentence with a full stop. So we celebrated
24
our 24
years.
year anniversary last month.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, good point. The next one comes from Zoe DL, aka Frog Care of the podcast. Yoda and Jabba say hi.
Oh,
now,
hello.
I met Zoe at a few shows in Sydney. I wonder if Zoe will be coming to our upcoming show.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, I hope so. We're going to be at a new venue. Going to be a lot of fun.
My question is, what is your go-to karaoke song? To answer my question, which we always suggest, mine is Cosby Sweater. I learnt the lyrics
Ooh.
when I was 16, and they're still in my brain enough that I can impress all the girlies at hens nights with the lines like, I won't beat around the bush like it's a 70s porn.
Nice.
It's great because I don't have to actually sing. Oh, good hack.
Yeah, smart.
Oh, because it's hip-hop. Aussie
Yeah.
hip-hop.
Yeah.
Sort of like the tomato sauce of hip-hop, if you know what I mean.
They've got ketchup. We've got Hilltop Hoods.
Yeah.
Go-to karaoke song is 9 to 5 from Dolly Parton.
Absolute classic. Mine is George Michael, Careless Whisper.
It's a great
I
one.
love it.
It's a great one.
Yeah.
It does go for about 5 minutes. So.
Worth it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever go to, but the last time I did it, I did Turn the Page by Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band.
Oh. And that was an option at karaoke.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Would I be recognising it, do you think, if I heard the start?
You might. The first version I heard of it was Metallica from that covers album. Maybe it was a single off that, so you might know it from that. But it was a pretty faithful sort of cover.
Wow.
But yeah, I don't think it went down very well. And it was at the end of a big night, and my voice was struggling, and I don't have a great one to begin with, so it probably would have been a bit rough to listen to. But yeah, Johnny Cash in the past.
Oh yeah,
Nick Cave, just sort of those
yeah.
low and slow kind of songs.
Yeah, great.
Great question though, Zoe. Let's do a karaoke night sometime. Next time we're out in tour, guys.
Do you remember once we did one in Brisbane that Goxie hosted at Good Chat?
Lee Koenig and I did.
You did Kirks and I did Careless Whisper.
Yeah.
Man, it was so good. Let's definitely do one when we're out on the road. That'll be so fun.
Thank you so much to Zoe, Matthew, and Jocelyn for your facts, your quotes, and your questions. Like I say, if you want to get involved in that section of the show, and you can be on pretty regularly, go to the Patreon and sign up on the Sydney Scheinberg level.
We
or
dare
above.
you.
Double dare you. Now, the next section of the show, we shout out a few of our other great supporters, and Jess normally comes up with a bit of a game based on the topic. What are you thinking today,
Just
Bopper?
gonna see if there is a condiment generator.
Oh, great one.
Yes, there is.
Excellent.
Everyone's getting a condiment.
Ooh.
What about if we say this condiment, you get a lifetime free supply for the rest of your life of this sauce?
Love that. Okay, great.
And it's going to be at random, is that right?
Yeah, it's a random condiment generator.
Oh, my God. All right. Dave, you want to go one for one?
I'd love to. First of all, I'd like to thank from a location that is unknown to us, technically, but we have met this person in real life before.
Yes.
They are probably dwelling in the Fortress of the Moles. That is a big thank you and hello to Alana Shooting Star.
Alana!
Wow, Shooting Star. How cool.
We know Alana and we love Alana.
Thanks so much for supporting the show. You're a legend.
Lana, for a little while, ran the room around the corner, which Raywin now runs.
Miss Moses.
Miss Moses. But back then it was Brew Lab comedy, I think.
Back in the day.
How about that?
How about that?
How about it?
Fun gig.
Alana, excitingly, has a lifetime supply of salsa.
That's a great one.
That's a good one.
Yes.
Delicious.
I'll take that.
Great.
What are you going? Mild, medium, hot?
I'll probably go medium because it's, it can do it all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You can spice it up, but you can
spice it down.
You could add some sour cream and bring it down a bit too.
Yes, I think I'm with you. I've probably started mild as a kid.
Yes.
Then medium. I'd probably go hot now, as my taste buds
Die.
You want to feel something.
Yeah.
Anything.
At his age.
Just want to feel like I'm tasting something. I think I can taste something.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Like that.
As they, put it in a tube straight into my stomach.
Yeah. And you go, oh, yummy.
Num num.
So thanks so much, Alana. Matt, do you want me to do another one? Have you got the
I would love you to do another one.
I would like to thank from a location that's also unknown to us. That means they haven't given us their address, which means that they won't get a Christmas card, but maybe you don't want one. That's okay.
That's all right.
Thank you to Paula.
Paula's getting a lifetime supply of guacamole.
Oh, yes.
Another great one.
If you team up with Alana, that's already a meal.
Yeah.
Holy guacamole.
You guys are crushing
Holy
it.
guac and salsa.
Have we talked about this before? Is whack-a-mole meant to be a pun on guacamole?
Oh my gosh, there should be whack-a-mole.
I think guacamole is a play on whack-a-mole.
Oh, okay.
It should be guacamole. So thanks, Paula. Hey, I'm on fire here. I'm going to shout out to a third
Guacamole.
person if you don't mind.
Whoa.
Oh, please.
From a location that is also unknown to us. Big shout out and thank you to Josh Lowry or Josh Laurie.
Josh is getting some Tewkesbury mustard.
Okay, getting quite specific there, Josh.
Yeah,
what does that
I looked
mean?
it up. It's a town in England.
Ooh, Tewkesbury.
Josh, you got a lifetime supply. Enjoy that.
Enjoy that. Delish.
John, me to do a few?
Yeah, jump in. 3 for 3.
Well, I'd love to thank from Dick's Moody in BE. Was that Belgium?
Yeah, but thanks for describing me there. Dick's Moody.
Is that right, Belgium?
It is Belgium.
You looking up a pronunciation guide?
And I'm just making sure it is Belgium, and it is in West Flanders in Belgium.
Thank you so much to Masakai Imai.
Who's got a lifetime supply of steak sauce.
Ooh, very
good
specific. Can you put a steak sauce on a non-steak?
Abso-fucking-lutely not.
Oh, okay.
You will explode.
Jeez, it was a long time to find out what you were firmly for or against there.
My face and tone weren't giving you any clues?
No.
I was also strapping in for the journey.
Am I exciting?
Yes.
In
It's
a
like
scary
riding a
way?
bucking bronco every time I talk to you.
Whoa. Talk to me. Okay, great. Riding a bucking bronco.
Bonko.
Thank you so much.
A bucking bonker.
Matt said Dick Moody. Apparently, Wikipedia has a pronunciation, so listen.
Dick
Ooh,
Smowden.
Dick Smowden. Dick Smowden.
Is that, to me, that sounds like an Aussie guy saying that.
Dick Smowden.
Dick Smowden. Dick Smowden.
Yeah. Sounds like an Aussie guy doing it badly.
You got Jim Smowden, you got Dick Smowden.
Two of the greats.
From address unknown, again, assuming from deep within the fortress of the moles. Please and thank you to Bree. Surname, based on the email address, starts with B, might be a colour.
That's right. And, well, a couple options there. And Bree spelled B-R-E-E. And surname spelled...
And Bree's got a lifetime supply of aioli.
Oh, yes.
Great with fries.
Possibly the one that I'd pick if I could.
I agree.
No, not me.
Don't like aioli?
Nah, tomato sauce. Well,
Yeah.
I'm
It's
always.
a
I'm
different
like, why have
generation
they?
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
You're old.
old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's okay.
but aioli. I remember aioli became the popular thing 15, 20 years ago. I'm like,
What is this crap?
put it in the bin.
This is
Yeah.
a fad.
It's fine, but it is. It's like it's not tomato sauce.
Sure.
My favourite sauce is probably my favourite dipping sauce. I love the chipotle sauce that they put on stuff at Zambreros, but I also, my favourite is the grilled. Now it's just gone out of my head what it's called. Oh my God.
I'm gonna while you're thinking gravy, just make everything gravy. It's got to be hot though. I think gravy. Don't you reckon?
Oh yeah, warm gravy. Can't be a cold gravy.
Yuck. One of the grilled dipping sauces?
Yeah, but which one? I
Australia.
can't think of it.
I
Your
can't think of my
gravy is
favourite
ready.
now either.
Grilled. I haven't thought about grilled in a while. That also feels like I put that in the same.
Herbed mayo.
Herbed mayo. I love it.
I put that in the same group as aioli as a
Yes.
thing
It used to be
that
big.
used to be very popular.
Yeah, and that's too young for you.
Yes.
So it's too young and it's still past.
Yeah, exactly.
Is grilled still going?
Yeah.
And there's the
Herbed mayo
Herbed mayo
very
is
good.
so good.
It's really good. I quite like the sweet chili mayo from Schnitz, but it does give me acid reflux, but it's worth it.
worth it. What a sacrifice.
All right, I've got another good one here. Who's
Okay, I'd
getting
love to
this
thank
one?
from Ansted in Queensland here in Australia, Casey Vesperman.
Casey, lifetime supply of salt.
That's actually a good one.
Welcome to Plain.
That's a good one.
That is a real Rooknama kind of
Absolutely. Huge.
lifetime supply of salt.
I know.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
It goes with everything.
Especially if you're living in a place that is susceptible to snow. Very helpful.
Get a part-time job. Hey, you want to go? I'll do the final three here. Thank you so much from a location that is also unknown to us. It's Katie, spelled K-A-I-T-I-E.
Katie has got a lifetime supply of kachumba.
Oh, Ketchup.
Oh, I love their song, Tub Thumping.
That reminds me of a sound that you would make. Kachumba.
Me?
Yeah, because you love the aruga.
I do love an arugula. Kachumba is a salad dish. It's like chopped tomatoes, cucumber, onions, unripe mango, lemon juice, like a little,
Wow.
a fresh little salsa type thing. Delish.
Sounds lovely.
Sounds so nice.
It's the most nutritious one we've had so far.
It's got vegetables in it.
Salt's pretty important.
That's true.
You gotta get the balance right though.
So is that specific type of mustard that we mentioned.
Tewkesbury.
From Bellevue Heights in South Australia, thank you and hello to Genevieve Smith.
Got a lifetime supply of hot sauce.
Ooh.
I hope Genevieve likes it hot, because
Yeah.
if you do, that's perfect. If not, you're like, this is a waste.
It's a really hot sauce though.
And we're
Really
talking temperature or space?
Both.
Ooh.
Oh, warm. I suppose it would be like, because I'm imagining that game that we had ages ago, we talked about what soft drink or drinks would come out of your fingers. I'm imagining the sauce is coming out of your fingers, which would mean it is quite warm.
It's blood.
I forgot that game of drinks out of every finger.
5 fingers, 5
yes,
drinks.
that rules.
Go gadget finger.
saves so much money.
My mouth is dry right now. I'd be doing the water one.
Straight in.
I'd be getting the salt in there. Just to really
I'd probably
fuck
do
you
the
up.
pointer as the water.
Yeah.
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 This one would be whiskey or something.
Yeah.
Because it's a
That'd
little
just
bit,
be a pre-made margarita for me.
a little bit
Oh.
rude.
That's the middle finger, of course, as if listeners didn't
They knew.
didn't know.
They knew.
And
Pinky
farm-
would be tea.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
That's me pouring tea.
Say when.
Do you think it would be sanitary if like if Matt had tea on his finger and I felt like a tea and I just put a mug out? Do you think it'd be like hygienic
Oh, yeah.
to
Oh,
take
interesting.
tea from you?
Coming
Or would
straight
I be
from-
like, can you wash your hands first?
Oh. Is it like splashing up onto my fingers?
I don't know. It's
'Cause
coming,
coming
out
straight
of your,
from outside.
It's coming out of your fingers, and I don't know where your hands have been.
The inside of my hands.
Oh, true.
That's worse. That's worse somehow.
Okay.
Never washed in there.
Well, I don't know. I feel like it's all like stainless steel piping or something.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
got to
okay,
be.
that's good.
It's got to be.
Anyway, finally, I'd like to thank for this section from Canberra in the Australian Capital Territory. Thank you to Thomas Royds.
Thomas
Oh,
has
raging.
a lifetime supply of
Cajun?
salad cream.
Oh.
Salad cream.
That
Salad
doesn't
cream.
sound good.
I know. It's on Wikipedia. It says it's a creamy, pale yellow condiment
Ugh.
based on an emulsion of about 25 to 50% oil in water, emulsified by egg yolk. Anyway, it's like a mayo, I guess.
Yeah, like I think there's just something about it being named so
salad
basic.
cream.
Like it's a cream you put on your salad. I don't know why. That makes it less appetizing.
Yeah.
I guess it's similar to brown sauce.
Yeah. They need to rebrand that.
Because I imagine a brown sauce would probably be really nice.
Yeah.
It's a great colour for a sauce.
That's a great. Yeah.
Gravy's brown. But if gravy was called brown sauce, I probably never would have tried
Yeah,
it.
they'd say, "Did you want some brown sauce on your
I'm
roast?"
okay.
I'm all right.
Thank you, though.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I've thought about it. Thank you.
Oh, bit full for sauce.
Bit full.
Bit
full.
bit full.
Bit full, that means full for sauce, bit full.
Now, Dave, the last thing we need to do is welcome some people into our Triptych Club.
Yes,
do you want to
this-
explain that?
Is our clubhouse, our Hall of Fame, which is all theatre of the mind, but, you know, it's a beautiful place. Once you're welcomed in here, you can never leave, but why would you? And the people that are welcomed in have been on the shout-out level for 3 consecutive years, the shout-out level or above, for 3 consecutive years. They've never fallen off that tier. So to enshrine them in do go on glory, we welcome them in to the clubhouse. The name goes up on the wall, and we supply them with games, fun, entertainment. There's music. I'm doing a trivia night once a week these days. It's going off. People are taking it very seriously.
A bit too seriously, guys. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sick of having to
The
pick the
line-
tables up that you're flipping.
It's a line afterwards to people to talk to Dave to object
Yeah.
to certain questions. I think you'll actually find.
It's the line is longer than the trivia, so yeah, it's getting a lot.
Oh, I didn't even recap from the shout-outs. Thomas, Genevieve, Katie, Casey, Bree, Masakai, Josh, Paula, and Alana. Thank you, all of you. Jess, you're behind the bar in the Triptych Club.
Yeah. It's more of I've got some food specials this week, so to celebrate ketchup, I've got all the classics that you want ketchup on. Hot dogs, chips, burgers,
Oh, yes.
corn dog, what else do you like, sauce? Pie,
yes, please.
sausage
I
roll,
was waiting for it, thank you.
just some white bread with butter on it. Put some
good
sauce
one.
on that. Fucking delicious.
Sauce it up.
Yeah.
Some grunions.
Grunions, potato gems.
Ooh.
It's there's a lot of carbs, a lot of oil back here.
Yep, love that.
And then drinks wise, I've just got hot ketchup.
Yeah, fantastic. Oh, slam it down fast.
Like a hot toddy, but
Yeah.
like, it's
hot ketchup is a bit thick.
It's like a soup.
Surely do a hot tomato sauce.
Yeah,
Thinner.
all right.
More vinegary.
Yeah, easy to take a
Famously.
shot of.
Very different.
Yummy.
Now, Dave, you've booked a band, have you? I mean, I'm telling you. I should be asking you.
You're never going to believe who I've
1 week, you're going to forget.
This
Not
has-
this week?
This has been years in the making. They only reformed not that long ago, and they've decided to come on down to the club for some
Is
warm-up
there
sets.
a specific dance that goes with?
Oh,
one
you
of their
better
songs?
believe they'll be dancing.
What's the story? Morning Glory, the dance?
You'll never believe we are welcoming the Spanish girl group. I thought it was one artist, but it's a girl group, Las Ketchup, famous
yes.
for the Ketchup song.
They haven't reformed recently.
Well, yes.
I was wondering
this,
the
for
Oasis
this.
connection. I'm like, there's a brand called Fountain, I guess, got a bit of an Oasis-y kind, like a fountain springing out in an
Where
oasis.
did you get Oasis from?
Recently reformed.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and did a lot of extrapolating,
Yeah.
which I love.
He added a lot of flavour.
Did you know that they were a girl group? That there's
Yeah,
a group of them?
I knew there was a couple of
And
them.
they're sisters.
Ah.
There's
Are their surname Ketchup?
no, it's Munoz. They're Lucia, Lola, and Pilar.
Ah, cool.
And a fourth sister sometimes joins them, Rocio.
That's the dream, being the fourth sister that
He's like,
sometimes
"Well,
joins.
I'm busy that week, but probably get you the week after if you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is good on. So they're going to be hitting the stage, I assume, performing their song that sold 7 million copies.
Is that a hip? Is it really? A hippie to the hip hop bop bop do bop bop bop?
And
Is
the
it really
boogie
that
and the-
song?
No.
Oh.
You started kind of close and then you
That was
lost
pretty
it.
good. I knew what you meant. And the boogie with me.
Yeah.
I said a hip, ha, a hip.
That's
You're doing something
crazy.
different. Yeah.
But that is what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But I think I was like, did it rip off that old school hip hop song? I said a hip, ha.
No, I think you did.
Sugar Hill Gang.
Sugar Hill Gang. I reckon they've ripped that off.
Okay.
Have they been done for that yet?
Not yet, but there's still time.
But somehow I knew that.
We've got quite a few people entering the Triptych Club this
yes,
week. My
thank you.
God.
So we ready to go? I'm on the door. I'm going to read out names off this clipboard I've got here.
Going to get a good flow going,
Yeah,
I
get a
reckon.
good flow. Dave's going to sort of welcome in. He's on stage. He's hyping up the crowd. He's already in. These people have been waiting 3 years, Dave. You got to give them your best.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, of course.
Any less
Yes,
will not
of course.
do.
Of course.
It's normally weak wordplay. So if you are new to
Yes,
this,
of course.
if you're new to this, bad is kind of good. It would be actually it'd be a real slap in the face if he did some really clever stuff. So
That'd be offensive.
yeah. So be happy. And I'm going to read them out. What have we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 maybe.
Oh my gosh.
Are you ready, Dave? Jess is also going to hype
Absolutely.
up Dave because in this bit we pretend that he's got low self-esteem.
Dave,
All right.
given there's so many, can I put both hands on both butt cheeks?
Please, I
Okay,
need this.
here we go.
Maybe start with one on the right, maybe add the left for the second half.
As we need. Okay.
All right.
Bit of oomph.
If you hear your name, run on in and don't forget to hang around for Los Ketchup. Here we go, as we say down here, the tomato sauce. First up, welcome in from Moira in Queensland here in Australia. It's Dean Drennan.
Dren out of Dren.
Woo!
What, 10 out of 10?
Couldn't ask for any Moira. From
Whose fucking job is it?
from
Yeah, I
Ridgecrest.
didn't even pronounce it that way. Is it Moira? Is that how you say that?
From Ridgecrest in California in the United States. Guys, we're trying to keep a bit of a tempo
Yeah,
going
we
here.
are.
I'd love to welcome into the club Annabelle Martino.
Ring the Annabelle Martino.
It's a Martine yes from me. From E Grand
Sorry.
Rapids.
Can we edit him out?
Unbelievable.
Guys, if you stop stepping on it, we're trying to get a rhythm going here. From E Grand Rapids in the United States, maybe one of them.
That's your one job. That's your one job.
Well,
Stick to your job.
From East Grand Rapids, probably in MI, US. It's the C3.
The C3 make me go hee hee.
Woo, so funny.
C3 out of 3. Now, from Salzburg in Austria. I've been there. Fantastic. The hills are alive. No doubt about it. Welcome in. I think she's actually back now. I saw her at my recent Sydney show. It's Katie Salisbury.
Katie made me do a 180, and then I was like, what am I doing? I should be talking to Katie, so I did another 180.
Yeah.
Katie
So-
Salisbury, you're dead. Big time. All right. And then let's move on with our lives. Never talk about it again.
What does that mean?
Her surname's got Berry in it. From...
Let's just let him do it. Let's let him do the whole thing.
Okay, great.
From Cannon Fall. No.
No, come on.
No, we got a thing we
We've
do
got
it
a flow
together.
going.
I thought we did, but you
Yeah,
kept
you've got a
stepping on
fucking
it.
flow going.
Here we
From
go. Come on,
Cannon Falls in MN, probably Minnesota this time, I reckon, in the United States. It's Andrew Splittosa.
I will never split Tosa from you, Andrew.
That's right. You got beautiful cannons. You'll never falls. You're only on the up. Andrew from Princeton in NJ, New Jersey, I reckon, in the United States. William Hofstadter.
I love the Hoff. And not David Hasselhoff. I love William Hofstadter.
Will I am or won't I am? It's a will I am from me. From Philadelphia in Pennsylvania in the United States. Welcome to the club, Caroline Covert.
Well, you tried to go undercover, but I'd recognize you anywhere, Caroline Covert.
Yeah, Philadelphia. I just hoped something. I thought something would happen. I've had my absolute Philadelphia review, and I mean that in a good way, just enough. Thank you, Caroline. From London in Great Britain. Welcome into the club, M. Oh, my God.
From James Bond. They're from London as well. Oh, my God. M, of
Is that MI5? MI6?
Which one, Judi Dench or
Rafe?
Is
the old one.
Is M the boss
yeah.
or is M the gadgets guy?
M's the boss.
Holy
Gadgets guy is Q.
Oh, my God. M.
This is
M,
huge.
of course, standing for my favourite person.
M standing for $1 million worth of goodness.
Why didn't you just say...
We are working together.
Why didn't you just say London with a question mark on
Oh.
it? London?
Oh, yeah. London, tick, like a done, and it's like a question. London, tick.
Yeah, London.
So it was. And from Roseburg in Oregon, in the United States. Welcome to the club, Caitlin.
Caitlin, thanks for waitlin during all this bullshit.
You got anything for Caitlin?
Yeah, Lynn. Lynn, I feel inspired by your pizzazz. And finally, from Beaver Falls, in Pennsylvania in the United States, welcome in Katie McCracken.
Katie McCracken, more like Katie, packing my decks. Because
Tell you what, Katie,
I'm so excited. You know when you have diarrhea when you're excited?
and I'm an eager beaver to meet ya. Welcome in, Katie. Well, man, have we nailed that harder before?
That could be the best one we've ever done.
That could be the best one we've ever done.
You know when you get diarrhea when you're excited?
Yeah. Well, I'm about to right now. That's how well we just did.
That was
but you know what? You know what'll fix that right up? Here's a
Bit
tomato. Here's a love apple for you. Katie, Caitlin, M, Caroline, William, Andrew, Katie, the C, Annabelle, and Dean. Welcome in. Make yourselves at home and enjoy the workings of the tomato sauce. That brings us to the end of the episode. Is there anything else we need to talk about before we pack up our DAX?
Before we pack these DAX, that anyone can suggest a topic. There's a link in the show notes. It's also on our website, which is dogoonpod.com, and you can find us on social media at dogoonpod or dogoonpodcast on TikTok.
Dave.
We'll be back next week with the 7th most requested block topic for 2025. Thank you so much for listening. We should mention this whole time Humphrey has been here asleep next to me in the studio.
Very different from when Goose was here, Jess's
Very
dog.
different vibe.
He just popped his head up and went, huh? And I'm like, I forgot you were here too.
Yeah,
For those who don't know, Dave, what kind of dog?
A Groodle, or a golden doodle, as they say in North America, I believe. A golden retriever cross poodle.
Beautiful dog.
Perfect son, perfect little angel.
He's a little
Has
angel.
not dropped his guts.
No, I forgot he was here.
I know, me too.
Anyway, we'll be back next week with another episode. Until
In brackets,
then,
complimentary.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Until then, it's goodbye.
Later. Bye. Happy block, happy block. I said a blick.
Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
Welcome to Brave Commerce.
I'm Rachel Tippergraff, the founder and CEO of McMac.
And I'm Sarah Hofstetter, chairwoman of Profitero Plus.
And this is a show that talks about what's relevant in commerce for the world's biggest brands.
Every week, we talk with C-suite executives from the brands shaping our world. Unilever, PepsiCo, Colgate, so many more.
We get into the strategies behind their most impactful moves, from digital transformations to new product launches. And of course, we always end with our famous last question. What's the bravest thing you've ever done?
Each conversation is real, insightful, and always surprising.
So if you want unfiltered lessons on leadership and growth, plus a laugh or two along the way, hit subscribe and join us on Brave Commerce.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.
Don't forget to sign up to our tour mailing list so we know where in the world you are and we can come and tell you when we're coming there.
Wherever we go, we always hear 6 months later, oh, you should come to Manchester. We were just in Manchester.
We were just there, but this way you'll never miss out. And don't forget to sign up, go to our Instagram, click our link tree. Very, very easy.
It means we know to come to you, and you'll also know that we're coming to you.
Yeah, we'll come to you, you come to us. Very good.
And we give you a spam-free guarantee.